What's up, everybody? It's Nice Guy Andy podcast. Tonight, we're just chilling in the studio. No guest tonight. It's just me and Johnny and Bmoney. I guess Johnny just took the day off and just didn't book anybody.
Hey, sometimes you gotta take the day off, Andy. We've been booking up a storm this year.
Yeah, we've been booking up a storm.
We've had so many guests. We've had NWA. We've had Bmoney straight shooting start up. We've had Party with Cam start up. And we've had Calamity Jane start up. And we even had Sean Johns do a start up.
We've done a lot tonight. What is this? Like, is it froze or something?
It's frozen on us. Oh my God. But wait. Is it frozen?
No, I don't know. Put it on. Yeah. There you go.
Let me check on Facebook.
There we go.
There we go. It was being weird. Now let me share this for us, guys. Y'all do some talking. But usually we do have guests. What do you think about our next guest that we got booked for November? Okay, November 20th.
Who?
Brandon T. Wilson, Triple Crown Wrestling, will be here in the studio for exclusive interview.
October 20th, we have a special guest coming in. It's going to be a Sunday. We have Chris Crow's coming in the studio. Been trying to get Chris Crow for a long time. He lives in Tennessee, and he's going to be in Lexington. So we're going to get him over here to the studio, and we're going to talk a little bit to him. And, guys, it'll be a special day. It'll be a Sunday like at 3 o'clock, but that's the only day he's going to be in studio.
It'll be good.
It'll be definitely, if you miss it, it'll definitely be on YouTube. It'll have to be on Spotify. So.
Exactly, because we've been trying to get Chris Crow for over a year, maybe longer than that.
Yeah, next week I'm going to have T-Money and J-Rags in the...
You mean T.A.?
Did I say?
You said T-Money.
Oh, T.A. and J-Rags. Did I say T-Money? Who the hell's T-Money?
Yeah, who is T-Money?
I just made up a person. T.A. and with his new comedy stuff he's got going on, he's going to tell us about that. And then J-Rags has got some new music out. He did a collab with Q-Biz, local hip hop guys. They're gonna be in my home studio, and we're gonna talk some stuff.
They gonna be smoking too, cause they can enjoy that.
Maybe I don't know. We'll see what they want to do. But drink a little Hennessy, you know.
I mean, if they want to drink some Hennessy, they will.
Shit.
Maybe I got some good Hennessy we can drink.
The shirt is phenomenal, by the way.
Your shirt?
No, yours.
Mine?
Yes.
I dig it.
I forgot I had this shirt. It's
Did you get it from Zoomies?
I think I did like years ago. Yeah, I've had this shirt for a while. I just haven't worn it in a while.
I got this one last year at
That's right.
Scarefest, actually.
Oh, cool.
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
I dig it.
Scarefest is coming up, ain't it?
Yep.
Who they got this year? They got
let me look.
It's a lot of people from Scream, right?
Yep.
And then they got the usuals like Kane Hodder and whatnot.
And the
shout out Scarefest.
The Richmond thing's coming up too.
Oh, is it
it'll be October 18th to October 20th.
Oh my gosh.
That's Scarefest week. And here's who's all they got. Let me find who they got. Oh, it looks like they're gonna be having the voice of the Crypt Kicker, John Kazir there.
Oh shit.
That's awesome. That's for the 16th as well. That's when tickets start up.
Is it 4 days or 3 days?
It's gonna be 3 days.
3 days. Okay.
The tickets go on sale on the 16th, and then you can get them at the scarefestweekend.com. You can get the tickets from there. You got photo ops that's on sale as well. That's gonna be a hell of a guest there, John Kazir, because the Crypt Keeper is one hell of a guy from Tales from the Crypt.
Is there a certain horror legend that you would want to meet, like in person? Who's like the number one?
Kane Hodder.
Kane Hodder, he's gonna be at Scarefest.
Also, C.J. Graham.
Oh yeah.
I'd also like
that's part 6, Jason, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'd like to meet the Terrifier, Art the Clown.
Dude, I used to text him back in 2018.
Nice.
Hold on, let me.
And Matthew Lyric's gonna be at the Scary Fest as well.
No
I
way.
don't know when this is going to be. When the Richmond Comic Toy Show.
Where do they do
This
it at?
is coming this year. I don't know where it's going to be at, but they're having Ron Simmons is going to be there.
Heck yeah.
Ron Simmons is going to be there. When is this? November the 2nd and 3rd, Richmond, Kentucky, Richmond Comic Show. It doesn't say where it's going to be at.
Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You see that? Then we got Scary Fest, and then we got the Richmond Comic Toy Show.
Yeah, we got Phil Parsons is going to be there. He looks like he does anime.
Oh yeah, I know about Phil.
Yeah. Was it Phil? Yeah,
Yep.
Phil. Did I say Phil?
Is that his name?
Phil Parsons. Phil Parsons.
Yeah, I know about him.
Elite Wrestling Alliance will be there. So
Oh yes, they are. Because I remember
someone else
they
will be there.
posted about it.
Amazing Marty, Amazing Maria, it will be there.
Will she have Maximo Suave?
I'm sure they don't go anywhere not without each other, which is really cool.
Will she have her hot daughter there?
Maybe.
Johnny.
Ken Kirk is going to be there.
Yes.
Warden's Watch, the comic book Warden's Watch. I think we have one of his comics around here. Did we meet him?
I think so. Yeah.
Looks like it's
Was that Fig Fest? Because I remember we met a couple of people that was comic book people. In fact, I still got a book and a poster that was delivered to me by David Cardell of Bsing, and that was a comic book. It's actually a pretty good read, and what you read it.
Oh, Hollywood Haley J will be there.
Oh yes.
There you go, Johnny.
Hey, I'm just saying, she's filled out nicely. She had the glow up.
She gonna come to the studio and beat you,
The
man.
the Western Kentucky Ghostbusters will be there. Teresa
Hey, we met them.
Teresa Bolin will be there.
We met the Ghostbusters that you mentioned.
Yeah,
They
Those
didn't
guys
let
are-
us have their proton pack. Though.
those guys are really
tried.
cool. Riley Brown will be there.
What's he from?
He's a comic book guy. There's a lot of comic book guys going to be there.
Nice.
Justin Stewart's going to be there from Bleed Leaders comic book,
Heck yeah.
and Ray Kaufman.
Hey, we're getting a lot of good
Eric
people that's coming
Puckett.
to that con.
Garrett Puckett will be there. Andy Smith will be there. Craig Bowman.
Sounds like they got a hell of a
Look,
list
Tom
there.
Cook looks like he did the King of the Hill comic book there and some Scooby Doo stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, so a bunch of comic book guys gonna be at the Richmond Comic Book and Toy Show, Richmond November 2nd and 3rd. And we'll try to be there too.
That's right.
Is that light just too bright up there today? What's going on with the lights tonight?
Is it?
Look like you see the belt there is just really shiny.
Yeah.
I think one of the lights is, I don't know.
But has it always been like that?
I don't know. I think that the red's wearing off that light up there. It looks really bright in here, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
We'll have to fix that, guys. Just deal with that, I guess.
But hey, we do got our championships nice and pristine right there.
Pristine belts right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah,
We got the Bmoney championship right there.
they definitely
as you
look.
see as well.
They definitely look better than they look right now today. I have to fix the lighting. The lighting is kind of too much in here.
They
right now.
they look better in person.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yes, they do.
Nice Guy Andy podcast. My personal blue belt there for my face.
Hey, what did you think about Bad Blood last Saturday?
I like Bad Blood. I thought the cage match was incredible. Me and you sat here and watched it, didn't we?
Yep. And I thought that should have been the main event because, come on, the Bloodline didn't even. It didn't.
Yeah, it was. Why would you have?
You couldn't have The Rock come out though at the end of that with the bloodline like that. I guess you could have had him come
You
out in the
could have
middle,
right here.
right?
Another thing is it's Bad Blood, the pay per view. Like
Oh,
it's
we got
called
Stan
Bad
Sierra
Blood, and they
watching.
put up what up, Stan, and they had a just a normal tag team match, which I thought was weird. They should have had it in a cell or something.
I mean, I will give Puck props. He wore a tribute to Shawn Michaels' very
I
first
think everybody.
Hell in a Cell look.
I feel like everybody's turning on Cody right now. All of his friends because Cody teamed with Roman now, and Kevin Owens attacked him at the end there. I'm sure that's over.
Cody's pathetic.
Tagging with Roman, and then you have Seth come out, and Seth was his buddy there for a while, and now Seth is starting to say some shit about Cody. He popped off a little bit about Cody.
I mean, they did start out feuding though with Cody.
Yeah.
WWE.
Well, that's true too. But did you see Roman Reigns not Roman Reigns, but Seth Rollins on Monday when he came out? He did interrupt CM Punk, but he had a black vest on, kind of like
Yep, like the Shield.
Like the Shield. I mean, I don't know if I was
shit.
what he's saying. Give a
remember-
statement to Roman or
Probably. And if you think about it, we didn't get to see KO's turn on Cody that night.
Yeah.
He turned on him at the end of Bad Blood without any of our cameras.
Yeah, but
I thought that was odd.
I did find out that night after Bad Blood, though. I found out that happened.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
fans were the ones at the. Let's give WWE some credit. They went with something that was risky. They relied on fans around the arena catching that footage of KO's beating the hell out of Cody, and that's how it got around. Instead
That's
of them
cool.
filming it,
That's cool.
that
I
was
think
unique.
WWE is definitely doing a lot of things outside of the norm of actual anything. Actually, of actually like TV shows or anything. Because like, who would do that? Like, what TV show you wouldn't go on like a CSI or something like some regular TV show and be like, okay, let's let the fans take a shot of, and we'll put this little part of the story out by the fans. It just don't do it. You just
And it
don't
was
do
a risky factor too.
Have you
gotta
seen
remember.
the latest video Shawn and Triple H put out?
Yep, that was funny as hell. They recreated their old State of the Union address, except instead of they were just listing off all of the
So what about
Gen C's.
Is CM Punk hurt, or is he taking some time off, or is that just the work?
He's taking some time off, much the time.
Is that just a
Why
work?
is
You
he-
think that's just him?
Yep, it's a work.
Yeah.
Because Punk he's selling the effects of the Hell Cell, but at the same time he's earned this rest.
Oh, I love that he did that. I love that that it's such a realistic take after that, because it's like, he's saying that he's beat up, so it's like Drew doesn't look bad in that situation. I mean,
and Drew also, the man got 60 staples inside the head of his. With the
60?
toolbox
I
hit
thought,
him.
it was like 14 or something.
Nope, it was 16 because
Oh, 16. I thought you
because
said
the,
60.
I thought he
my
said
bad.
62. That's a
Yeah,
big
the-
head to
I
have
was like,
staples in.
damn.
the toolbox edge caught him on the head and busted his ass open.
I think it was when Punk was on the outside and he
Yep.
not threw it, but he slung
Yep.
it up and it smacked him right
that's what
there.
caused it.
Yeah.
When that handle
Because
broke,
I went,
yeah,
I,
it
yeah,
cut
I
off.
He
went
was
back and watched it.
bleeding. Like,
Yes,
he was bleeding.
dude, it was a crimson mask. Oh my god, dude,
And they
that's
wiped
all I
him
could
off.
think about.
The ref wiped him off, and then it just came back. That was
They
incredible.
went to war.
Did you watch the whole thing?
Yes.
Did you know that Drew almost lost an eye? Because Punk with that metal thing was trying to stab down, and you see that Drew almost got stabbed right through the eye.
Yeah.
He had to protect himself.
Yeah, that was crazy.
What I think they botched the finish for Rhea and Liv Morgan. Did
Oh,
y'all
they
notice
did.
that?
Yeah, they did. They botched it. They all agreed that was botched.
Yeah, because Raquel
Because
Well,
Liv was supposed to win, and
Yep.
Rio ended up winning.
Yep, and then they ended up.
I mean,
Well,
it was a
Raquel
DQ, but
basically
it
DQ.
was,
She
it
didn't
was
get the belt.
Yeah. So who you think like Mr. Q?
Raquel.
Raquel, I guess Raquel wasn't supposed to come. No, they said she came out early, but why did she come out early? Somebody tell her to come out early? I mean,
Probably someone did. And
Yeah.
then it messed it up.
maybe a backstage thing where somebody sent her out quick, some too quick, probably because I guess she was supposed to come. I guess Rio was supposed to come back into the ring, and then Raquel was supposed to hit her and then go out of the
And then
ring.
Well, they
Liv
ring the
on
bell
Before
and
the-
she throws
the-
Liv Morgan right on top of her. And
Yeah,
it's like, what's-
well, the ref wasn't supposed to see her.
yeah.
That's just the whole point of it. Is the ref
Yeah,
just
yes,
wasn't
the
supposed to see her.
referee did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Messed
seen
the
her.
entire thing up. But then that happens, though. It's wrestling. It's like ballet. Sometimes
And
shit
then
that's played
did
goes
y'all
wrong.
see Nia Jax's Hurricane Rana?
Yep.
Yeah.
Caught me by surprise. I was like, damn. She really can hurt Corona.
She's losing a little weight. Like they showed her the other day. I seen her
She's
social
lost
media.
a lot of weight.
I seen her social media earlier today, and she looked like her pants, like she was putting on some pants, and they were like really loose on her. So she's definitely getting down smaller. I think that she was wrestling bad. Me and Johnny talked about this the other day. Is like that when they wanted to make her look so big that they would put those elbow pad. I mean, not elbow pads, but shoulder pads on her, and they would put big hip pads on her, like make her look way bigger than she was. I mean, she's a big girl, so you don't really have to enhance her bigness. I mean,
That's right, Bobby Green.
she has a great figure, by the way. I mean, she's got some great curves. She is a big girl, but she's not an ugly big girl. She looks like it's like J-Lo if she got stung with a bunch of bees. She's just slowed up.
J-Lo ate J-Lo.
She looks like J-Lo. I think she looks a lot like J-Lo.
She ate J-Lo to become J-Lo.
Like an extra large J-Lo. But she's a great woman, great looking woman.
Bobby Green has a good point. He says, that's why you don't call all them spots when they botched the Liv Morgan ended.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
And he take up a GoFundMe page for my right elbow. That's what DJ Kurt said. Bobby Green said.
Oh, yeah? You got a bad elbow?
What'd you do to your elbow?
Yeah, what you do to your elbow, Bobby Green?
Coming off the top rope on somebody.
He did say he was itching to get back to the ring.
Bobby,
so maybe he
Bobby is?
Yeah, he said they was itching for it. Then
Me and you, Bobby,
to a
come
fight.
on.
Hey, get your license, man. I'm sure we can figure out somewhere that would let you get back in the ring. I mean, you was a pretty good wrestler.
I'll call Buddy.
Yeah.
Buddy will be his first opponent.
If me and Johnny can get in the ring, I'm sure you can get in the ring somewhere.
And hey, Bobby Green Sr., he's itching to get back to have the NWA brought back to life.
Yeah.
So maybe that could happen inside future too.
That was a nice little conversation we had with those guys. Those guys are great.
Hell yeah, they are. Good people. And I tell you what, though, the Hell Cell should have made Bad Blood because the Bloodline storyline, it doesn't need to be a main event all the time. Road Rage can handle, for once in his life, only being the lead into the main event. They could have had that match before the main event. And the main event would still kill.
I think it's always weird when they start off with a really big match in the beginning. Like, I don't know. I like your opener is supposed to be good, but I don't think it should be.
I thought it was going to be Finn Balor, Damian Priest would be open the show. I figured that. I just don't know that. I mean, I guess you had some really
would be a good opener.
You had some really big matches on there. Rhea and Liv was a big match. That could have been a good opener. But where would you put the Hell of the Cell at? Where would you put the
main event?
The main event, but then you're bringing out Rock, like, you know what?
The Rock don't have to be the closing show moment.
Well, I mean, does he not?
He doesn't need to be. He could be.
How many
the
returns?
lead
We had like 6 returns on the pay-per-view, I think, or something.
Yeah, we had Goldberg actually show up.
Goldberg. There was all kinds of fucking people in the audience.
We had a Crown Jewel Championship get the belt.
That was a nice looking belt.
What's going to be like the concept? I was thinking maybe like whoever wins it just wins it for
Crown Jewel
that year, and then brings it back to Crown Jewel and has to defend that belt.
I'm guessing. I guess that's what it is. Have you heard anything, Johnny?
I think it's a cool idea.
I think that idea works.
When is Crown Jewel though?
It's November 2nd. And it's going to be the world champion versus WWE champion to decide who's going to win that belt.
I think,
and also the women.
I think Cody loses, but he not over clean.
I think Goldberg's going to cost Goldberg win that championship because they're setting up something.
Goldberg you think he might win it?
Yeah, I know. I think Goldberg's going to cost Goldberg to win because it's the world champion versus WWE champion for the title. And Goldberg's neither of those. So Goldberg's going to screw over Gunther, and he's going to take the titles, and he's going to challenge Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship.
It says the WWE Crown Jewel Championship is an upcoming professional wrestling championship created and promoted by American promotion WWE, which will be defended annually at each Crown Jewel professional wrestling event.
Yep, that way they don't have to worry about the Saudi Arabian prince trying to ask them, hey, I want this guy to win your championship. They just be like, well, sorry, brother, we got a Crown Jewel championship. That can be passed to either one of these guys. Don't ask for our world title or our WWE title to be passed to someone else.
No.
Because when you look at it this way, the title is now its own title for the Crown Jewel pay-per-view. So if they have a champion that they want to win the title, they can have that happen because that title only is canon to the Crown Jewel. Meanwhile, the W Championship, the World Heavyweight Championship stays on their champions until they decide who they want to win the title.
I want to see Cody.
Okay, it says
turn heel.
Me too.
the reigning WWE champion and the world champion
Face each other.
Both men and women's will face each other. Will face off in annual matches at the Crown Jewel Premium Live event.
But their world title or W title.
So Gunther is going to end up fighting
Cody.
Cody.
and then Liv is going to fight Nia.
Yep.
Wow.
And guess what? Their titles are on live. They're winning the Crown Jewel Championships that they defended at the Crown Jewel pay-per-views.
Yeah.
So whoever wins is going to be the champions.
Neither title will be on the line, but there will be defend winner.
A definitive winner.
Definitive winner. The winner will be crowned the Crown Jewel champion.
I think
The
that's a
loser will
swell
remain
idea.
their respected champion. The first Crown Jewel championship will be determined at the 2024 Crown Jewel event on November the 2nd at the Muhammad Abdul Arena in Rashad. Oh, how do you say it? Rajada?
Yeah, I think that's how you say it.
Rajada, Saudi Arabia. Gunther versus Cody Rhodes and Liv Morgan versus Nia Jax, like I just said. So,
And I think that Goldberg's going to cost Gunther the win. So Cody gets the title. Because if you think about it, if Goldberg wants one last match, who better than Gunther to be his final match?
He's definitely getting a last match. Last match. I mean, they wouldn't have brung him out and put him in the ring if
Hey,
he
Chris
wasn't going to do
Crow,
something
thanks for
with him.
tuning in, brother.
What's up, Chris? We're gonna finally get you in the studio. Was it October the 20th? Sunday, October the 20th.
And then you think about it. If Gunther's going to be Goldberg's last match, that's going to be a hard hitter. Because, yeah, we know Goldberg can't wrestle for long. But
So
if,
Hopefully
Gunther's
he
not
beats the shit
losing.
out
It's a
of him.
title match. He's not losing.
and I'm pretty sure that Goldberg will be fine with doing the job because traditionally, when the guys have this last match, he goes out on his back.
I thought it would be Braun Breaker against Bill Goldberg if that ever happened. I thought.
Yeah.
As soon as I
yeah.
seen Bill Goldberg in the audience, I'm like, yeah, they're going to bring him back for his last
Chris Crow
match.
said, yes, sir, October 20th. Oh, look, we got Brandon T. Steer here.
Who?
Oh, it's Dylan T. Steer. Thanks for tuning in, brother. But, yes, we're going to have Chris Crow here October 20th, Sunday night, 3 p.m.
Yeah, Sunday in the afternoon.
That's right. And you know what? If Braun Breaker was to be Goldberg's last match, then that would have to happen after he faces Gunther, because now Gunther's set up a personal.
Oh yeah, they're
vendetta.
gonna definitely Gunther and definitely gonna be Gunther and oh shit, I yawned. Not supposed to do that on podcasts, are you?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
gonna
wait.
be
Let me look around. There's no Sean, is there?
Sean. Yeah, I don't want to be smacked by Sean.
Yeah, because Sean has a habit of don't y'all do a fucking mic and then
Oh yeah,
slapping
well I
someone.
get one warning, don't I? Sean
I
Sean
know.
gave Chris a warning.
Yeah, he gave one more, and then after it happened again, he's like, that's it. Slaps it once, gets up, says,
Yeah.
fuck this podcast.
I think he was
throws
trying.
the mic.
I think he was trying to tag him in actually, and Chris
he-
used his face.
But he forgot one rule. There has to be a woman that you go tag in.
Yeah, it was kind of them guys. I could see them two in a bedroom match, tagging in on some
Yeah, that's true.
piece of ass.
But you know what? If Goldberg does face Braun Breaker, it's gonna be out there. He faces Gunther.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'd say if Bill Goldberg comes back, it'll probably be back for one match, maybe. You never know. He might do the one match. If he doesn't get a WWE Legends contract, he'll probably end up in AEW because I'm.
Oh my God! Don't say that because AEW's
He's
like
a little
Goldberg.
money hoarder.
Yeah.
Fucking Goldberg.
I
He's gonna
think
go
Goldberg
wherever.
would. I'm pretty sure Gold would go after the money. I mean,
Tony Khan be like, well, now that you've got after the money, hey, what do you think about your figure and my guy Darby Allin? He squashes you.
Darby Allin squashes Goldberg. Yeah, that would
And
probably
then
happen.
Goldberg
Over there.
like, oh my God,
Goldberg
What have I
would,
done?
Goldberg would start over like WCW. He'd start a streak and it would just take over.
No,
But, I mean,
his-
he was a like
Tony
y'all
Khan
can't give
get
it.
them
Y'all
knee
can't
pads
deny it.
out.
Y'all cannot deny how big a star Goldberg was.
He was, but at the same time,
He was a star, but
They
he
fucked
was
him over.
he was kept. You know, he was
Yeah.
kind of coddled.
Yeah, but man, when he came out there and he was doing his, somebody thought that through. I don't know
Well-
who came up with that idea of Goldberg.
Well-
Was it Eric Bischoff?
probably, but also, how'd that end, Andy? Oh, I
Well, I
remember how
mean,
it
they
ended.
didn't end it right. I mean, nobody knows.
It ended with Kevin Nash.
In a million things, like everything. That's why we still do the podcast because I don't know the ending.
No, Kevin Nash.
The ending is the hardest part, man. The
Kevin
ending of any
Nash.
story. What you think? The ending of any
That's
story
not
is the
it.
hardest part.
Kevin Nash
Spider-Man.
used creative control to beat Goldberg into
Well,
the
yeah,
streak.
that's stupid. That was ignorant. That was Kevin Nash's ego. He should have never.
That killed the entire momentum.
He should have never
too.
got lost like that. He never should have lost like that. He should have got.
And
He
then
should
they
have
made it
got
worse.
beat. He should have got beat by somebody that was coming up, not
Yeah.
a star
Well, he
that
shoulda
was
got-
already
Yep.
been
he
fucking from WWE or WWF.
And then-
He
Yeah,
should have
after he
got
lost.
beat. He should have got beat by a good heel in a good way, like a heel just really double crossing him, or a heel just doing something that was just so heelish that he just.
Goldberg losing, and then them
Weeding.
have them wrestle.
So what you call it?
And then they had him wrestle 30
So what you
minutes.
calling it now? DJ Weeding.
But yeah, but also Goldberg not only losing, but they had him wrestle matches for longer when he's used to being the guy that takes out the guy immediately. It ruined his entire aura.
They could have worked on Goldberg's wrestling skills. I mean, you have so many people there at WCW to help him learn. I mean, you had Bret Hart there.
Bret Hart don't like him.
Damn.
We don't like him now, but he might have liked him. He did a match with him. He did
He don't
like him
like
at some
him after
point.
what he did, that thrust kick.
Well, they could have taught Bill Goldberg how to wrestle. You had William Regal there.
Where
You
we
had-
actually whooped that guy's ass for real.
No.
He showed him up in some bad.
I know, but you had those guys there to help him, like to teach him, and you had to like.
He also had traded at the power plant, WCW's power plant. They had a
I know, but they could have taught
Colonel
him some
Parker
more.
that was teaching.
Oh, what is it?
Eric Bischoff could have went to him and said, "Hey, yeah, we're going to do this match with William Regal. William's going to show you some things. He's going to show you off. You're going to end up winning at the end, but we need to have your matches go a little longer,
my favorite,
nicer. You know."
You know what my favorite thing about that match was? That William Regal just said, "Yeah, I'm going to teach this kid what real wrestling's like." So he spit over.
Am I the
match
only
and
one that
just
likes
teached them.
Bill Goldberg? Am I the only person that likes him?
You might be.
Yeah.
You
Probably,
just might be.
You don't
Because-
like Bill Goldberg?
I don't know. I was never a big fan. Like I thought he was cool,
There's
and then
no-
like you kind of learn about like
Yeah.
how he was and stuff. But I mean, I don't know. I
He was-
didn't grow up.
I don't think he was the worst part of WCW. I mean,
He wasn't.
I mean, you
I
had
think,
Hogan.
I think it's
and-
no doubt how big of a star and how
Yeah.
fucking how gold he was at that time. I mean,
he was
had
huge.
The perfect
But you
look.
had Hogan and Nash and all those assholes running WCW. That's why WCW went out, not because of Goldberg.
And then to make it worse, you had Vince Russo who took Goldberg and made him worse because for some reason he thought, "Hey, you're a big guy. Let's have you go out there and do a shoot interview where you say, fuck you to the company and be a heel when your biggest sell point is that you were the biggest baby face in fucking company history."
Yeah.
Well, what
besides
they
Sting.
did was they took a football player and threw him in the ring,
Yep.
and then so that was a one.
He was good, though. I thought he was good.
That was-
What he
He
did
had
was
a good
good.
spear. He had a good.
Jackhammer was
Yeah,
the fucking.
he also
what-
had a good power slam.
when he would do the jackhammer, man, it was like fucking like he was destroying somebody.
Yes.
It was a great move. It was great.
And even though the spear was created by Rhino as the gore, I thought Goldberg had a pretty good spear. Because Edge's spear ain't shit.
Goldberg always had the
Oh
best.
yeah,
spear.
Goldberg's got the best spear ever though. I think it was to Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho's got a chair and he fucking rips Jericho in half.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Braun
Yes, he
Breaker
did.
has a really great
Yeah.
fucking spear. Like when he speared Jay Russo on the Monday night, that was incredible.
I don't like
It
how
was.
they keep having Braun Breaker lose clean to these people.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they should be building him up, but I don't think he's world
Well,
champ
Jay,
level yet. But
Jay Uso should have beat him clean. I mean, a lot of people have been beating on Jay. Jay needs some. As Jay is the champion now, he does need some wins. I mean, against somebody like Braun Breaker does make him a fucking legit. Like that made him legit. I mean, it was
Yeah.
great.
But I mean,
Yeah.
also he went toe to toe with Roman.
That's true.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, Roman helped make Jay into a baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, it was Christian.
Yeah, Roman
Yeah.
made Jay into like a superstar.
Yeah, look at that, dude. He like folds, man.
Christian's
Yeah, we got Christian right here.
so
old school
underrated.
Christian.
Christian is so underrated as a wrestler.
Yes, he is. And can you believe that this man wanted to put a blue dot over his face just because he didn't like how he looked?
A blue.
Mm.
Oh man,
Tore him in half.
Hold on, replay it.
he took a
Yes.
good spear though.
Yeah, look at that. Bam. Hey, I will argue that. Man, that's a hot take. Is Christian better than Edge?
Christian's better.
Yeah,
Christian's
Christian
better than
is.
Edge. Yeah.
Because Edge
Dude.
buried my boy Ricky Starks. No pun intended.
Christian's reinvented himself
Out-
5 or 6 times. Edge has just always been the rated R superstar, and he can't. We've seen him come to AEW. He can't do anything else, right? I mean, I
Yep,
agree with
that's
that.
right.
outside of his
Well, put Dynamite
run.
on. Why are you watching Dynamite?
Oh, because Dynamite side, it came
Oh,
out last night.
Well, shit.
And it got crushed by NXT.
It's just- can we watch it again?
I don't know. Maybe we can. I was gonna check out more of Goldberg Spears. Let's see.
I'm happy to Goldberg's gonna come back and have hopefully his last match, but
Wait,
I don't understand why they. I understand why they would bring him back. Crown, those
we got a
guys over
call
there,
in?
Crown Jewel love.
Oh, it's Cam.
Crown Jewel guys
What
love.
up, Cam?
No, this ain't Cam. This is Reverend DJ Blaze.
Not this
What's
guy.
what's
man.
what's up with you tonight, Blaze?
Oh man, let me tell you something. I just ordered me a new robe and everything, and I saw y'all on there. But I wanted to come on here and say that the nice guy in
You better not be coming on nothing around here.
I don't know. Whatever since that Holy Water Flash was kind of sticky.
Well, let me say something that's more than holy water. But I just want to say that Nice Guy Andy podcast is where the place to be. Can I get an amen on that?
Amen.
Yeah, I get an amen.
Amen.
Hey.
Amy.
All right. But I'm gonna let y'all get back to it, and then I'm gonna have the service for the end of Ben Shuren's career at EWA on Friday. It's gonna be at 10 o'clock. Well, 9:30 because I get off at work. I get off work at 9.
Tell us the
And I'll be
show
in the
about.
backyard.
Tell us the show that you're going to be at Saturday. Tell us about it.
Saturday. It's going to be in Richmond, Kentucky, at the Telford YMCA. EWA is coming to you live, and we're going to have the end of the Ben Shuren brand because I feel like Team EWA is going to take the win over the BSB, and I don't know what the secret partner is that Ben Shuren got. But you know what? I'm gonna spill some holy water because let me tell you something. Ben Shuren got some demons running through him. I'll tell you that much.
I've heard that.
What the hell was that sound, Reverend?
Oh, I got demons running through me, so you know it happens.
Your head better not be down somewhere.
Reverend, not on the podcast. I got you that $9.99 for,
Make sure you was $9.99 and not $99 because Alex Ripper bless me. Ooh, that's how I was able to get my new robe.
So, the flask with the holy water, $9.99 if anybody wants it.
Yep, I represent the Partisative First Baptist Truth, nothing but the truth, brought to you by Budweiser and Hennessy.
Hell
Budweiser. Dude,
Hell yeah.
I was at O'Neill's and had a skunk beer the other day.
But
it was
y'all
my
have a
first
good night
one.
here, all right? Mm-hmm.
O'Neill's
You
Yeah,
too,
I'm-
Reverend.
Over
I
on
got 2
Richmond Road there.
prostitutes here, so
Yeah.
I'm going to go get some phones for the church.
O'Neill's
What,
is
you went
great.
prostitutes?
I love O'Neill's. It
Man, they have the fucking best. We can. I know the owner over there. We could go over there and do lives over there if we wanted to.
Hell yeah.
We
Dude,
should probably go over
um,
there and do a live show over there from O'Neill's. But they have the best freaking chicken wings, and they make the best salads, dude. They make their food.
Oh, we got
Their
Tommy Green.
food. Have you
too,
ate there? Their food
Yes,
is
yeah,
fucking
yes.
delicious.
I've had my graduation, my 21st birthday there.
Oh, really? You like?
Yeah, dude, we go a lot. There,
I think
was
what's his
there-
name? What's the guy's name that owns it?
I don't know. Is
I
it?
can't remember
I
his
don't know.
name.
Is the short red haired guy?
It's a black haired guy.
Oh,
We got Tommy Green too. In there.
I'm thinking of the guy that's always bartending in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's cool. But yeah,
Ed, is it Ed? I think maybe Ed.
their chicken wings are
Their
phenomenal,
chicken
dude.
wings are so
And
delicious.
dude, they put them on the chips, and there's some but dude, like I get buffalo, so there's
Yeah.
buffalo sauce all on
Everywhere,
the chips.
yeah.
and
Oh,
it soaks into the
yes.
chip, and it get oh my gosh, 10 times.
I get hot.
Man,
I get the hot buffalo sauce. It's so good. It's so fucking good.
I think I got-
I
Guys,
think
if
I
y'all
got
are in
medium.
Lexington, go over Richmond Road, O'Neill's. They got some really good food, man. They try the chicken wings.
Yeah, that's
Try
right,
any of their
Richmond
work.
Road.
And you can get some really good drinks over there. They got a great bartender over there.
Hell yeah, they do.
Yeah. And go over to if you want some more good food in Lexington. Where was you at today? Big Kahuna.
The Big Kahuna Wine Barbecue, man. I tell you what, I went there today. I got the Big Kahuna burger. I got me some macaroni and cheese with the extra good sauce on it. And with my fries, I dipped inside Big Kahuna sauce. And I'll tell you what, it blew my mind because the sauce went so good with the fries. And you can go that at Liberty Road, right here in Lexington, Kentucky. Hawaii Barbecue. You got so many great.
It's right there. If everybody knows where Charlie's fish market is, right there. It has the best fish sandwich in town, and Big Kahuna has the second best.
is
fish
that
sandwich
place
in
that
town.
says best? It says the best
Fish sandwich in
in
town? You
town?
should go.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you tried
Yeah,
their
you should
fish
try
sandwich?
I'm not a fish person.
Fish, no, me either.
but the Big Kahuna burger is just a burger.
The Big
And
Kahuna
it's
burger,
got
you
fried.
got
It's
it.
got fried pineapple, but you would never even hate it because as soon as you bite into it,
It's so
my
good.
God.
It's so good. You got to go have a Big Kahuna burger in Lexington, Kentucky, guys. Over at Big Kahuna Barbecue on Winchester and Liberty Road. There.
It blew my mind just eating it today.
Yeah.
And you might see us on the wall there. Because me and Andy, we went there, we ate, and they
Yeah.
took our pictures.
Well, Henry was it? No, was it
Harry.
Harry has shit, I
Harry
can't remember his
Ginsberg.
name. Harry's been in the studio. We had him on the podcast.
And we're looking to get him back
I
in.
remember
Well,
that.
Ricochet's coming out again. He's still wearing the same outfit. I thought he would
Oh,
have
God.
a different
Here
outfit
comes,
on.
here comes the wrestle Will Ospreay.
You don't like Ricochet?
I like him, but he's doing the same thing he does in
Is
WWE.
he wrestling Ospreay again tonight?
Yep. This
That's-
is Battle of the
Is
Belts.
that going to be the only only person he wrestles is Ospreay?
Sounds like it.
He's
And if
wrestled
he-
somebody else, hasn't he?
Sammy Guevara.
Yeah, he did. Sammy Guevara got
But-
hurt, didn't he?
Yep, because Sammy Guevara does not know how to do high
hurt
flying
himself.
just like him.
He hurt himself. Yeah.
He hurt his asshole.
Did he really? I don't know.
I mean, I'm starting to rumor now. Yes, he
Dude,
hurt his asshole.
I got a crazy.
Blew out
Oh,
his
look at this.
asshole.
I gotta-
Chris Blake said something. Don't forget, this Saturday, EWA Halloween Hardcore Havoc. Yes, we know, brother. Yes, we know.
Hell yeah, we know about it, buddy.
But you know what? I don't like this because I know that Kyle Fletcher's going to turn on him.
Cal Fletcher's definitely turning on Ospreay. All those guys, Takeshita's already took a shit on Ospreay.
Yeah, Takeshi does shit up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's spelled out for us right there. They're not going to win the tag team titles because Kyle Fletcher's going to turn on Will Ospreay. Why didn't they just give it to the Outriders? The Outriders are a tag team. Let them win and go on to be champions.
Yeah.
Who
I
was
mean-
there the first match of the tournament, right?
I mean, I don't
Yep,
even know.
we were.
Are the Outrunners signed by AEW?
Yep, they are.
They are, you know.
They've been signed for over 2 years now.
Really, they should fucking put the belts on them. Why not put the belts
Exactly.
on? Those guys are so over. Put the fucking belts on them. And if you're gonna like put a belt on somebody or you're gonna do something, push that fucking guy Beef because the fucking
Yeah,
crowd
Dude,
loves
the crowd
him.
loved
Hell
Beef.
yeah.
The crowd love Beef.
They love their beef.
Dude, guys,
Yeah,
if y'all
Butter
haven't,
Turnbuckle.
if y'all have not went to a live AEW show, you have to go because, and I know people aren't going to to the shows, but like it's a fucking incredible show. It really is, and the tickets are so reasonable. You got to go, guys. Fill those stadiums up. We need AEW to stay around so the wrestlers will get good contracts and make good money. We have to have an alternative to WWE, or WWE guys won't get paid good. AEW guys won't get paid good. The indie guys won't get paid good because wrestling is so freaking big right now. You guys go to these AEW shows and keep the money and keep the money coming in between fan and wrestler, because these guys deserve it.
That's right. But also, Tony Khan needs to step away from creative.
Yeah, but without Tony Khan, we wouldn't have AEW, and he's a
No,
fucking jackass.
that's not true.
He's a young Vince. Hope he's not shitting on
Hold
people.
up. He
I hope he's not shitting on
He needed
people.
Cody Rhodes and the Young Bucks to be the ones to kick in the gear. AEW.
Yeah, but I just see AEW as a feeder for WWE. I mean,
Come on.
mean-
AEW should be its own thing.
But AEW is its own thing. It feeds WWE stars.
It should not be feeding these stars. It
Well-
should be creating their own stars.
They are
wait.
creating stars to
Oh,
send
wait.
over to WWE.
But
You don't
wait.
think Ospreay's going to WWE at some point?
He will. He'll be like, oh yeah, bruh, I'm ready for the grind, but now I'm ready to step
He's
on
got
this
a great.
grind,
He's got a
dog.
good personality. I think he could develop his personality over at WWE. I think he could be a star in WWE.
Exactly. I think that
He's
Darby
got a
Allin
great
could.
look.
Darby Allin could. Darby Allin's already got the look and attitude for it.
Man, when's Kenny Omega coming back?
Have we
I
seen
don't
this
know.
match
He's still
already?
dealing with the Burke. Yeah, no. This is the first time that they're meeting each other.
This is the first time they're meeting each other. Didn't we watch
Well,
this the other day?
No, this is their Ring of Honor. We watched their Ring of Honor time. This is their actual match.
No,
Wait,
we
Ricochet's-
watched this because you said they're locking up and they don't ever start the game locking up like that. We watched this.
But wasn't this Tuesday night?
No, was this not Tuesday night? This was the last show.
Check it. Check the.
This was last Wednesday. This is the Wednesday we watched a couple weeks ago, Johnny.
Oh man, we can't watch the show that came on last night. For fuck's sake. Actually,
yeah.
Wait, I wonder if we can see ourselves on that one.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Oh, which one was that?
The one in Lexington, Kentucky.
Oh, dude, does this got all the old TNAs on here? That
I don't know.
that thing?
Impact, TNA Impact's on here.
oh man, oh just 2024.
oh those assholes.
Man,
But
there
don't
is
look
somewhere that has all the old TNA pay-per-views. I want to go through.
Oh,
and
we
watch
have the
them.
TNA app on here, don't we?
yeah.
Put it
But,
over on TNA.
I don't think we're excited to. Oh look, there it is, October 2nd.
I think
No.
I thought Sean came in and signed into it. I guess he didn't, did he?
Oh, it should have been. Hold up, let's look.
Don't worry about it.
But you know what? Our AEW Bad Belt's not on there. We can't watch it. Damn it, Tony Khan,
I
you
know.
should have came on Wednesday.
What do you think Tony Khan would name his toys if he were in sake to do what Vince McMahon did and shit on the girl and
You know how he books the shows, right?
how?
He gets out his little toy wrestling ring, and he finds the toys that he has.
Yeah.
He books a lot of WWE guys because there's a lot of WWE faction figures. So he gets he's got an Edge, he's got a Christian, he's got a Jericho.
He goes out and buys these action figures.
Well, he's
like
already had them
does,
for his
you
collection.
know.
Before he was a collection when he was a kid. And he's-
little bitch.
Yeah, so that's how he books shows. You know what I'm saying? He's got
And then when he runs out
he's
of
got a
figure,
Moxley, he's got a Daniel Bryan. You know what I'm saying? He's got all those guys.
and when he runs out of figures, he's like, yeah, I got
That's
that
why
figure.
you
So,
like he's got.
here, pin 'em.
That's why he's got people that he doesn't book because he doesn't have their action figure.
Yeah.
If you're signed to AEW, you don't have an action figure. You're not getting booked because he books the show by playing with his wrestling figures. As a did you play for wrestling figures as a kid?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
and you booked your
did.
own shows, right?
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
how he started out booking his shows that
But
way
I
when he
had
was a
good-
kid.
I
He
had
still
good
does
shows.
it that
I
way.
had
Yep.
good shows, but also Bmoney was probably let's see, how long did I do this? Is embarrassing, but yeah, probably until I was about 15.
Yeah.
Dude, I was 15,
Yeah.
bro. Dude, man, I still collect.
Smoking weed, playing.
So-
I'm gonna tell you, I created the shooting star headbutt.
Yeah.
With mine, I actually did. I used to Goldberg figure, but I didn't name it Goldberg. I named him something else. He would
Johnny
do that
Berg.
star
dude,
headbutt.
I was
Fucking Johnny Berg.
man. The worst is when you got to make your own wrestler lose, dude. Like I
Yeah.
had one. He was Bmoney. It was just fucking. I think it was just Cody Rhodes, but I colored it in
Yeah.
with a Sharpie or some
Yep.
shit. Dude, when I had to make him lose was the worst, man. He never lost.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Dude, I'd be stacking the fucking tables and shit.
I used to have the No Mercy show, the No Mercy Nintendo 64 game.
Oh, dude, that
was the fucking best
Hell
game.
yeah, it was.
You could go in and edit the
diggity
char-
dog.
You could go in and edit the characters and make them look like the people that you knew.
Yes, you
I-
could.
That was one of the
And
one of
you
the
could
first
buy other people's
consoles
save cartridge.
that my dad had, and that's what we played. No Mercy on there.
Yeah.
And
He had like all a bunch of like created superstars and stuff. It was cool.
when I got an old school WWE game that allowed you to create moves, I created the shoot star headbutt, which I've been doing for years with the Goldberg figure. Have him that was his finisher actually.
The shooting
He'd do
star
the shooting star
headbutt.
press into a headbutt, and his
Wasn't Goldberg, it was Johnny Berg. Come on, tell
No,
us the truth.
my character was played by Matt Hardy. I called it Johnny Cage. He was featured this Goldberg character.
Johnny Cage.
Yep. And I didn't get it from the Mortal Kombat character.
Oh, it's back when you had hair.
He did have it. Yeah,
You
I
had
hair back
you
then.
had hair. Johnny had hair.
You cannot tell me that you didn't get that from Mortal Kombat.
I
Johnny
did.
Cage.
I didn't, but at the time I did not know a thing about about Mortal Kombat. I created it
Really?
before I even played the.
Damn!
Mortal
What
Kombat
happened when
games.
What happened when you figured out about Johnny Cage?
Then I was like, oh shit.
Somebody took-
Now
This
people
This
want to say-
motherfucker stole my. These motherfuckers stole my name.
I mean,
Yeah.
I
I think Johnny Berg would have been a better name.
also named the actually I'm not here because of pain. My Johnny Stoner character has held all the titles, and he's held the W title, the World Heavyweight title, both of them for about 300 days. He's never lost them. He's still got them to this day. And my dad's character, Mr. Satan, is still on the game to this day. I tear up every time I load up the game and I see that character. I was like, oh fuck, because it hurts you right here because Dad's not here to play his character no more. I'm thinking about actually recreating the character into W2K24.
hell yeah.
Like, I stopped using the Johnny Cage name once I found out that it belonged to Mortal Kombat. I was like, God damn.
Damn, they was gonna get you.
Yeah,
They-
That's
they
where
was coming-
that's
they
where
was coming for
Johnny
that
Berg was
lawsuit.
born.
Nah, Johnny Berg was But my finisher was the choke slam from hell.
Oh shit.
That's my favorite name for the move. I'd call it the choke slam from hell. Because they do a one-arm choke slam. He'd grab my throat, lift him up, and if he had to, he'd climb up to the top rope and he'd do the choke slam from there. And he'd come down with it and choke slam him. I had so many wicked ideas during those times. Back then, we had more creative ideas than Tony Khan.
Yeah, dude. I had some good stuff back in the day.
Yeah, and freaking Darby Allin's coffin drop is just him doing a "Trust me, Paul."
Yeah.
He's like, "Trust me, baby, catch me inside your
Oh,
arms."
one of the roughest bumps I've ever seen is when Darby Allin, he did the coffin. He was versing Cody, and he jumped off the top rope and landed on like the, what would you call it, like the outside of the apron. So like on the outside of the ropes, there's that little, or where the apron is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
he
apron.
landed right fucking there, dude.
Yes, that's the
Man.
hardest part of the ring.
That dude. Go look it up.
His matches with Cody, with the Brody Lee are great.
Oh, Cody's with Brody Lee?
No, not Cody, but
Darby.
Darby fighting.
Hey, they're fighting each other again for Wrestle Dream. It's gonna be recall.
they
You
just
said
had a
Brody
match, didn't
King,
they?
Not Brody Lee. I don't
Brody-
know that.
Brody
They build
King,
up-
yeah.
Yes,
They
yes.
build up
Oh.
to the match.
Speaking of that, what did y'all think about the chair shot that Swerve Strickland gave Hangman?
That was too wild,
Have you seen that?
unpredictable.
Dude, they even demonetized it.
What was it?
The chair shot that Swerve Strickland gave Hangman.
No, I didn't see that. When was that? That's Brody King
That
right there.
was at their last pay-per-view, wasn't it?
That
This
was
is him accepting the challenge to Wrestle Dream.
Wrestle Dream. What's the name? He was supposed to take on Brian Daniel at Wrestle Dream, wasn't he?
Who?
Pink jacket there.
Oh, he got stopped from it because that ended up being.
Moxley took it away from me, right?
Yep, Moxley did. So it's gonna be Moxley versus him.
So what was he saying to Jack there? Like Jack the
Oh,
Snake.
here it is.
Oh, that they're doing a trade.
Who they traded for?
They traded. Well,
Oh,
he gave
wow.
gave Don Callis freaking Murder Hawk, Lance Archer, and Jake gets some of the undisclosed nature, so we don't know yet.
Oh,
Man, I love Lance Archer.
Lance Archer's,
They-
but that's good. I mean,
But they
they
ruined him,
haven't
though,
been using
because-
him for a while.
Yeah, and his momentum got killed.
He
'Cause
was
on the
he's a
road.
beast, man. I mean, you let him get. He's old anyway. You let somebody like that get another year older. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Yep, and the fact that he was on the tear.
And then we got Jericho taking on at Wrestle Dreams. We got Jericho taking on fucking
It's fucking stupid.
the ROH
because
champion.
Mark Briscoe deserves so much better than Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
They should have let us see Daniel Garcia take on Mark Briscoe. Oh, look, Jamie Hayter also got screwed over that night because Penelope Ford showed up.
Yeah.
She came back.
I forgot the window was open.
Yep.
Yeah,
You
I
opened it earlier.
It's a fine. I mean we already.
All of those titties that Penelope Ford's got. I'm sorry, but damn, when a hot
Oh,
girl
I'll be
shows
back.
up, your mind goes to the gutter. Oh, look at that. Sexy headbutt by Mariah May. And look, Jay White, I'm glad that he's back. But they killed his momentum too. Jay White should have already been AEW champion. The man was red hot when he came from New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Who was?
Jay White.
Oh yeah, like that.
And now they got Hook taking on Christian. I don't understand why Hook is getting all these feuds instead of being built up for the AEW
They
championship.
say Luchasaurus Killswitch is like still sick, isn't he?
Yeah, he's still sick. And I hope they recovers. Oh, look at that. Lots of big boots. Chris Statlander and everything. Oh, look, Private Party. Stokely, you're not going to be their manager, so stop. And look at Will Ospreay try to talk shit to Don Callis. Damn. No wonder you're going to get attacked by talking shit at Takeshita. Shouldn't be taking those shits. Oh, he got slapped. Oh, he threw him. Oh, you see that? Look, they finally broke down. And look, he almost attacked Kyle Fletcher. See that? I'm telling you, it's going to end with Kyle Fletcher turning on Will Ospreay. We're being made to believe that Kyle Fletcher would never turn on. But guess what? When they go for the AEW Tag Team Championships, Kyle Fletcher is turning on him. Mark my words. And look, Yuta and Daniel Bryan took on the new Blackpool Combat Club.
It says Killswitch is expected to be out of action for at least 1 month. This was from Dave Meltzer, Wrestling Observer newsletter. Meltzer also noted that Killswitch had been ill leading up to his hospitalization, which led him to miss the Grand Slam edition of AEW Dynamite and AEW Collision at the Arthur Ashe Stadium. He was originally thought he had botched bronchitis. However, it wasn't the case. It turned into pneumonia. Before
That's
being
right.
admitted to the hospital, Killswitch was last seen wrestling at the All-In pay-per-view August the 21st, teaming with Nick Wayne and Christian Cage.
Yep.
But I guess he's
But guess what?
out of the hospital and home taking care of himself.
Yep, but guess what? I feel like Killswitch isn't going to come back for a while because they're going to be building up something. Probably gonna build up the Christian
he's out with
getting his ass
pneumonia,
beat.
so
So what y'all fellas been up to?
Oh, we've been doing good. I've been booking up the show and everything. Hell, I just got done making a lucrative booking decision where I booked Brandon T. Wilson.
Hell yeah.
I feel like someone's jealous about that, though. I can't figure out who.
who?
Who?
Me?
Who? Not you.
Oh,
You're not. You're why
Oh,
would you get jealous of something?
Joe
you booked
Monroe
it?
is jealous, right?
Yeah.
They don't even work together anymore.
I know. But you know what?
Oh,
That's okay because we got
shit.
Brad T. Wilson of Triple Crown Wrestling being here November 20th, 2024. And also, shout out to Ultimate Championship Wrestling Terry England. You are the man, brother. You are the man. And Andy, he said, get with it. Start sharing his stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
What you been in? What you been?
So it
into
looks like the Wrestle the AEW Wrestle Dream Zero card is coming up here at October the 12th, which is going to be EWA down in October. I'd rather go down there and watch EWA, I guess.
Yep.
But I'm not going to be. I'm going to be seeing Sam Tripoli Saturday night in Louisville. So,
Yep.
but we got. Looks like we got. Swerve Strickland's returning. I don't know who he's returning against. Looks like Cowboy. Shit, I can't even see this. Hangman Page versus Jay White. Is that just? I mean, there's no build up to that.
Yep. No build up.
Darby Allin versus Brody King.
That has only one build up. That's just a moment of them talking. To set the matches.
Mark Briscoe is defending his ROH championship because Chris Jericho.
Chris
Odd
Fudge
match.
Fudge Tucker.
You got Jack Perry versus Kashira Sabata.
Yep.
Shibata for the TNT Championship. Then you got the Young Bucks going against Private Party. I guess they're putting up the AEW World Championships.
Yep.
You got Maria May versus Mariah May versus Willow Nightingale for the Women's World Championship.
Yep.
Who May's winning.
Yeah, she's the champion.
Then you got Ricochet versus Will Ospreay versus Kanosuke.
Why we get that again? Because we already saw Will Ospreay.
Kanosuke
Yeah, we just
Tashaka.
Takeshita.
And then you got Bryan Daniels versus John Moxley. I mean, is that like we're not seeing Moxley win for a fourth time, are
No.
we?
I hope not, because that'd be stupid. Because it
Is any of those matches you're looking
I don't know.
forward to?
He's
not
hot.
really.
I'd like to see the Brody King Darby Allin.
I think Moxley's
That'd be the
hot
only
with
one.
this new gimmick, though.
Huh?
I think he's hot with this new gimmick, though.
Who's that?
John Moxley.
Yeah, I think he's. I
But he's
like
not the
John.
Stone Cold of this era.
I like John Moxley. I mean, he's a really like solid go-to guy. Seems like Tony Khan goes to him every time he has a problem. But I don't. Why did we wait so long to put the belt on Daniel Bryanson? Was that Daniel? Is that what he goes by on here?
Yes.
Bryan Danielson.
Bryan Danielson. Why did we take so long to put the belt on him at the very tip end of his career when we're all thinking he's going to retire in any day? Does that add to the storyline, or is that
and make him beat Swerve Strickland, which has been somebody that has been shot to the moon ever since he won the belt? I thought it was so random that they had him lose the belt to Bryan Danielson.
Yeah, I think that there was a bad time. I guess Daniel Bryanson. Am I saying his name right?
Bryan Danielson.
Bryan Danielson. I think that he is at the end of the career, and it's like a desperate thing from Tony Khan and Daniel to Bryan Danielson to put the belt on him at the end, and then add up all these. He go against all these people that he hasn't wrestled yet, just piling them on top of each other, like
Exactly.
That'd be
because,
like having John Cena come back for his last run and have him beating Cody and Roman.
or just wrestling.
What the fuck?
Yeah, or just wrestling. Yeah, like beating Cody, like taking the belt off Cody
Exactly.
just because this is his last go.
Like, why would you have Bryan Danielson beat the hottest AEW champion after he just beat the champion Samoa Joe and held that title for as long as he did, just to have it lose, just so you can get a feel-good story with Bryan Danielson? It makes no sense to me. No sense.
I mean, is he gonna retire after he loses the championship, or is he gonna come back? Is he gonna retire after he loses the championship, or is he coming back at some point?
That's the question, because
But also, how long does he got another year? Another 2 years? What do we think?
Well, he says, I think he said he was retiring. I think he said he was just going to a part-time schedule, wasn't he? Or is he retiring from the in-ring altogether? He needs a surgery on his neck, is what I understand.
Oh, that figures. I mean, fuck,
Yeah.
that's what he was out. That's what he had to retire from, and then
Yeah, I think he was out with concussions and neck problems forever. And now he's at the end of his career. I don't know why they didn't just put the belt on him when he first got there. Because he was at a different mindset when he first got there. He just wanted to put over the new guys. He was at the end of his career in WWE. And then Tony Khan gave him some more chance to wrestle. And he figured he could do it, I guess. And he had some really banger matches. He's had some really great matches in AEW. But it just seems like a rush now at the end that we can just get in all these matches that we can get in all these matches that he hasn't been. You know, I guess he never had a match with Strickland. That's when he took the belt off of. And then he had another match with that. Who do you have the match with, Johnny? Is he gone?
he must have went to the bathroom. Oh wait, what'd you say?
He just had the match with the Irish guy that he had fighted in ROH.
Shit. Irish guy.
And I guess we haven't had a match. I guess we haven't had the match. Bryan Danielson against Moxley, have we?
No, we haven't.
So I guess they want that.
That should be a good match.
He's pinning Moxley. I'm sure he's pinning Moxley.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He definitely goes over clinging on Mox.
Yeah.
Where does
I don't know where Johnny went.
I hear something in there.
Yeah.
Oh shit. What's Johnny doing? Andy is a stink butt.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Did you change the jacket?
Yes, I did.
What'd you change the back jacket for? That's a nice looking jacket.
Is this the
actually.
new
Yeah, it
sequin?
is.
That's a nice jacket, Johnny.
Dude, yeah, that is nice.
So who did Bryan Danielson just wrestle last couple weeks
Hold
ago?
on, is that gold and blue?
Yes, it is.
Oh hell yeah, Johnny.
Hell yeah.
Yes, go to blue.
Who did Moxley just wrestle at the last Nigel McGuinness, right?
Yep, Bryan Danielson did.
Yeah. So do you feel like that they're rushing to get those matches in for Daniel right now?
It feels like it. They should have.
Has he ever wrestled? Has he wrestled Moxley before? Is this a first time? For the
He's-
championship,
for-
definitely.
Yeah.
AEW,
I think.
Or
Or did they wrestle to get him into the Black Dragon Fight Club or whatever?
Exactly.
I thought they wrestled for him. I think they wrestled so he could be in their group.
No, I
He
don't
wrestled-
think
or
that
he wrestled
that didn't
somebody.
happen. Did they?
They did wrestle each other, and then they formed the Blackpool.
They did,
Combat
I guess.
Club.
They
Yeah.
didn't. They did. But they
Yeah,
never
'cause
fought
I
for the
remember that.
championship. They never fought on this level. It was
Yeah.
like a main event championship thing. Moxley's losing, right?
Yeah.
Yep, he
Yeah.
is.
For sure.
So who does Daniel Bryan drop the belt to?
They messed up by having him face Nigel McGuinness already. They should have built that up.
They should have, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They're not building up these matches. They're just saying, hey, he's facing this guy. He's facing this guy. He's facing this guy. Like, it's almost like they're just going through and letting him wrestle people that he's never wrestled, have these banger matches, and he's going to retire and have his neck surgery, I guess.
How
Exactly.
crazy would it be if MJF showed up on the first Raw on Netflix?
That would be fucking.
It's not gonna
sad.
happen, but
It's
man,
definitely
I
not
wish
going to happen because
but
they gave him money.
I would have loved to see him jump ship.
Tony's gave him all kinds of money.
Me
15 million a year to be.
Is that what it is? 15
Yes,
million a
15
year?
million.
Like that's more than anybody in WWE is getting paid, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
I wonder,
also,
hold on.
he must have paid him some good money because he got himself like trap stamp on the back of the
Yeah, a
leg.
little
that lets me
tattoo.
know-
The ugliest tattoo ever
Yes.
made. It's a terrible tattoo. It's
Is it as bad as Cody's neck tat?
that's done nice, but his tattoo on his leg looks like crap.
But at least he can
And you
cover
can't
that
even
up.
see it. He wears boots.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It might not even really be
Whereas-
there.
Whereas you can see Cody's tattoo. It's right there glaringly.
Yeah, I think Cody's is okay for him. He's a wrestler. I mean,
He's a bear wrecking.
but let's go back to this. Roman's a bigger babyface than Cody.
He is. I mean, he had better pyro.
Oh yeah.
He had a better entrance. He was treated much better by the fans. And Cody only got that marching
Cody
band.
needs. Cody
Is Cody
needs
turning
to-
heel? Like
he
we,
needs- I think he needs to turn heel.
He does.
Yeah, he has to turn heel.
Roman has to have somebody on his level to be the heel, right?
Yep.
I mean, in turning Cody
That-
heel, we don't have to turn Cody heel. We just have to he's almost like he's already turning heel. Like it's already just like natural.
Dude, he's such a good heel. Most of his original WWE work was heel work, and his New Japan stuff really good. That's what the American Nightmare is
Yeah.
the opposite of Dusty Rhodes.
He
Exactly.
like it just he feels very heely now. And then you get Kevin Owens turning against him, but that was almost like a babyface attacking a heel
Yep.
instead of a heel attacking a babyface. Like I just don't feel like Cody is a babyface anymore. Do you?
He's Homelander. He thinks
Exactly,
he's a babyface.
Homelander.
Yeah.
I feel like Cody, in his mind, believes that he's the babyface. I mean, think about it. When he was at AEW, he also thought that he was babyface. But the fans absolutely hate his guts. But he kept on doing what Homelander would do. He kept on acting like they were loving him. Every time he did something, he did it like he was Homelander.
Dude,
So that's what's happening in
if him
WWE
and
as
Roman
well.
goes one-on-one, he needs to low blow him, dude. That would send the crowd to insane levels.
It would.
Man, if he low blowed Roman to keep
To
his
win?
championship,
Yeah.
man.
Well,
It's got to come. I think it's coming at some point. I mean, you're running out of
Oh, yeah.
bad guys. There's nobody. There's not a big enough heel for Cody, and there's definitely not a big enough heel for
Like who?
Roman. Roman is just outrageous. Like Roman's on the level of like the way Rock and Stone Cold were back in the day. Don't you
Yep.
think?
How would you book Cody to go heel?
I would just keep him going the way he is, and then kind of like see him like be jealous of Roman just here and there. And
I mean,
then,
he
like
should've
all his
been.
good buddies are turning against him anyway. So, and they're not really turning heel. They're just being the faces that they are. They just don't like that he's teaming with Cody. I mean, Roman.
Exactly. And think about the way that they had Kevin Owens attack him.
How do we think that? What are our early predictions for what matches are going to be on WrestleMania?
Oh,
I've heard talks of a triple threat between Roman, Cody, and Rock.
like you see them arguing. He's like, "Why did you team up with Roman Reigns?" And Cody's like, "Brother, calm down. I need to side with Roman Reigns." Then watch this. Bam! Right to the face. That beats the hell out of him.
Damn, right in front of the van.
Yep, and the fans were the ones that had to get the footage out there. This was risky on WWE's part because they had their bank on fans being there to watch all this.
And somebody got it good.
Yes, they did, and there's no camera people there
Damn,
to film it
imagine being in that lucky spot right there.
and seeing those two fight each other. And this right here is genius by WWE. It's something that we barely see WWE do. They're experimenting. They're finding out what works. They're taking risks again.
It's great. It's great the way they're doing stuff. What do y'all like? Let's do this before we do the WrestleMania prediction. What do y'all see for Netflix? Like, what's Raw? Is Raw going to stay the way it is? Is it turning into something different? Are we having more of a a reality show kind of? Because we've already seen glimpses of them doing other things like this of Kevin Owens attacking Cody. The Rock already does a lot of promos on social media. We had the whole football stadium with Roman Reigns and Cody talk.
Yep.
I mean,
Do you think it's going to go more of a more movie style, like theatrical?
Yeah,
or
I think
or do we think it's going to go more
I think there's going to be.
Attitude Era?
I think it's going to. I think they're going to keep the Raw the way it is, but then I'm going to think they're going to have like other stuff too. Like they're going to have storylines, more drama stuff, like the football stadium thing. Like they're going to have way more of that stuff. I think that Netflix is just going to give them total freedom to do whatever. I mean, do we see like a sex scene at some point?
We will. Liv Morgan and Dom doing sex scene in front of us.
Somebody was saying that Liv was leaving Dom and was going to end up with
No, they just say that
Finn Balor.
No, they just say that because they was stirring some drama.
Yeah.
Because the truth is, Dom and her, they have chemistry.
Yeah.
Finn Balor ain't got no chemistry with her.
No, they do.
I mean, pay attention to these two. They're just them alone being next to each other is chemistry. It's like they were made to be a part of the storyline together.
Does Liv need to keep the belt?
She does for a while because she needs to prove that she is a worthy champion.
Do we ever see Rhea getting it back, or is she going over and taking the belt from
I
Nia?
do see Rhea Ripley get the title back eventually, but it might not be right now. It could be down the road.
WrestleMania?
Yeah, that could work.
We don't see Rhea get the belt back until WrestleMania. She don't need it, right?
She don't.
Rhea doesn't need the belt. Just like Dom doesn't need a belt. When Dom had a belt, it was fucking amazing when he had that North American title from NXT, but like he don't really need a belt.
I mean, look at that. Just her being on his lap is chemistry.
Yeah, and
the way that he hugs her, their body movements, it's like they're natural, like they've been together for years.
he's so amazing. Like he's just a different character than that little. And without that little boy Dom being a character, this Dom I don't think would be as good, right?
Yep, that's right.
Because we've seen the little boy Dom running around with his daddy, and
then we saw generic fat Dom.
Yep. And finally, we got the final
he's been a character. He's been a UPS. I mean, he's been a WWE character since fucking he was like 12, right?
Yep. Yeah. Ever since Eddie Guerrero said,
I remember watching that live,
Mysterio,
thinking that they was gonna hang him above the ring, and he's just gonna be sitting there like fucking. I didn't know it was gonna be I didn't know it was gonna be like a contract or anything, dude. I thought they was gonna put him above the fucking ring or something.
Yep.
But
that would have been funny.
I think once he gets out of all this, dude, I think Dom would be. It'd be crazy, but I think he could be a world champion.
I think at some point he will be the world champion because, like, he's dude, small right now, but you can see him work. He's been in the gym working out. He's going to put more weight on.
But he could be like. I mean, he could He could do something like win the Money in the Bank and then cash it in.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And every win he has is not a legitimate win.
I think
that would be
exactly. I think that he could be as big a heel as Roman ever was. He's that big a heel now, right?
Yep, he is.
But just imagine if he had the title, man. And
look how long the wave in the past 2 years he's just rode this wave of being one of the top heels in the company.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they got to put the belt on him at some point, right?
They don't let him talk at all.
His popularity don't go down. Like it just keeps rising.
How long do we see Roman?
Good stock to invest in.
How long do we see Roman wrestle and be a part of the WWE before he goes to Hollywood?
Probably for a bit.
You think he has? I don't know. But really, after he versus Rock, there's nothing for him.
That's true.
That's what I believe.
So we see Roman versus Rock.
Yeah,
I can see that.
So does Rock take the belt off of Cody, and then Roman takes the belt off of Rock?
Yeah, I can see that.
And then you have a match where Roman's back on top as a babyface, and then you got Cody Cody heel chasing the belt back again.
And look, as
And
we
have
see,
another story where he's going to end the story as a heel, and he ended the story as a babyface
Yep.
before, and now he's going to end the story as a heel and get the belt back.
And right there's what helped Dom become the heel that we know and love. Is when they start growing out the hair, they start picking on Rey Mysterio every family holiday get together, just getting in the fights. This is the one where Dominic began his dirty Dom gimmick.
Is this all Triple H, or is he going to him? Is it Dom, and is it Rey Mysterio? Are they all writing this? The writers writing this? Who's writing this shit?
I feel like it's a mix of everyone. They're all putting in their creative input
It's
making it happen.
it's so good. Somebody's in the back just fucking mediating.
You know
all
who
this creativity.
You know who produced the CM Punk and Drew McIntyre match?
Abyss.
Abyss.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense
Abyss comes
because
back to Kentucky
Yeah.
roots
Yep.
of wrestling.
that's what he should do. Is I think what they should have is have Abyss have one last match and it be in WWE,
Yeah.
and just have him bring the Monsters Ball from TNA and have it one last match in WWE against Braun Strowman.
You think he can
Bronson
still
Reed.
go?
Well,
What?
oh no,
Think he can still go? Abyss can go? No.
No, he can't.
no, I don't think so.
Not after all the years they put his
Yeah.
body through.
Yeah.
At one point there was discussion of Abyss coming out of a casket at WrestleMania. Actually,
Oh,
Ooh, nice.
that would have been cool.
Yeah, because Abyss could go. I mean, look at this guy.
dude, his matches with AJ Styles they're just different.
Man, when Kurt Angle jumped off
Angle.
when he was Perk Angle and he jumped off that fucking ring. I mean the stage and did
Yeah.
that flip onto
Look,
Abyss,
dude,
and
he
Abyss
was so
caught
careless.
him perfect.
He caught him but didn't catch him.
Yeah.
Dude, it's crazy.
He like positioned himself to be like in between Kurt Angle's legs, and just rode him like he let
It was
Kurt
almost
ride him
like
down to the
Kurt
ground.
really just ran and jumped on him.
He ran him down like he rode him
Yeah.
down to the ground like it was perfect.
Exactly. I mean, look at this. All the years of doing all this stuff has Spotty caught with his body.
I loved going to see it. I went and seen TNA in Louisville, Kentucky. Man, it was just like going and seeing it in person. Just brought me back to all the old Ring of Honor. I mean, the old WWE TNA stuff. You know,
Man, TNA was so
Exactly.
good at that time, but also WWE was on a different level at that time
Yeah.
too. And TNA just didn't have the exposure that WWE had.
Exactly.
But man, it's a really underrated product.
oh yeah, it was so good. The wrestling was so good. The storylines were really good.
I mean, one of the greatest factions ever, Main Event Mafia.
Yeah,
Exactly. You know, I always liked watching the Business matches. They were brutal. They were violent.
he was kind of like at the end of his career at this point, right? Because he looked like he was kind of bigger.
And slower.
Slower at this point.
It also wasn't do too much. Just
Who's this
spots.
guy he's wrestling against here?
That's Bram. I think that's Tom Lattimore
Oh, okay.
before he became Tom.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a Monsters Bar. This was there you go. I think it was, 2014.
Abyss versus Brom.
Yep, Bram. And that's his
Who's coming out there to
Barbie. Oh look, it's Nick Aldis
Nick Aldis?
or Magnus. as
Do we
they
get
call
to
him.
see Nick Aldis wrestle in WWE, you think?
I think they will because him and Adam Pearce has been hinted that they were going to have a match together.
Oh, wow. Okay, we want to see that at some point.
And look at this. After that
Look
spirit
at the
table,
dude. The scars are so bad that they fuck up his tattoo.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. And
Yeah.
look, there's a bunch of thumbtacks falling out Brad's back.
Oh, man. These
They say the
matches-
worst part about thumbtacks is not when you land on them, but when you get up. They say that's the worst
Oh,
part.
I'm sure.
Yep. And also whenever you get them taken out.
Oh,
Because
man, he had that
it pulls
barbed
the
wire
skin.
that barbed wire was just tucked to his skin. He's going to hit him with that
Yep.
freaking nail bat.
Yep.
That nail 2x4.
Otherwise known as his
Oh.
Lucille. That's basically his Barbie. Because Mick Foley had a Barbie. Also, the Abyss gimmick is also a ripoff of Mankind and Cactus Jack and Undertaker and Kane.
Really?
Because Abyss wanted something that was monstrous, and he combined all of them together to create Abyss. And that's where the monster Abyss
That's
comes
them
from.
down at the bottom down there, right?
What?
That's them right down at the bottom. Chris Parks.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's his name. Joseph Parks. Chris Parks. He was also called Chris Justice. He was called Justice.
I think the last time I seen Abyss, it was after a show or something. It might have been when he
You
got into.
met him in personality.
Yeah. When I was a real little kid, I mean, we still have his signed action TNA Legends action figures in package at the house. But we had dinner with him after a show when him and my dad got inducted into the Hall of Fame. Yeah, we had dinners at like Applebee's or something at like 12 at night.
Really?
Nice.
That was
Tell
the
us
last
about
time I
that.
seen him.
I mean, your dad was friends with Abyss, right? They
Yeah.
wrestled each other.
I don't remember seeing him a lot. I remember seeing him a lot when he was Abyss,
Yeah.
of course. But yeah, it was super cool. And then also Wildcat Chris Harris. I thought he was really cool, and I looked up to him a lot when I was a kid.
Uh-huh.
Cause I mean, we had a bunch of his action figures, Abyss, man.
Exactly.
How was he going to
That's Eric Young.
suplex him?
Yep, he's trying
That's
to.
Eric Young with the hair?
Yep, Eric Young.
Oh, my God. He did have Eric. Y'all remember Eric Young's fishing channel? I mean, he
Yep.
had a fishing show.
I remember it when he
You-
had
you ever
he
see
had
that?
ODB
I've never seen
as
that.
his woman.
He had a fishing show, man, forever. I watched that. I watched just about every episode.
Did it have
Was
ODB
it while
with
he
him?
was wrestling?
Did you not watch it?
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah.
He had ODB with him at one
Is that his
point.
girlfriend?
No, that was his character girlfriend.
Yeah.
There this time.
Oh!
Oh my God! Powerbomb right to the thumbtacks.
Oh,
He
Powerbomb.
sells like a motherfucker too.
Yes, he does. He selling it like he
That-
just got septic shock.
That's true. Like,
What do we think about the four-sided ring instead of six in TNA?
always liked the six-sided ring. I never
Yeah,
wrestled
but-
in it, but I always liked the way it
They
looked.
say they suck. They say
Yeah.
they suck to wrestle in, but man, it's so cool.
Yes,
Such a
it
cool
is.
ring.
But it also comes from Mexico because Mexico they have six-sided ring.
Do they?
Yep.
The-
And the six-sided ring hurts more than a four-sided ring. to
I
take
really
both in.
think that the six-sided ring put TNA on the map. I mean,
It did.
Without the
Yeah,
six-sided
yeah.
ring to stand out like it did, I don't think it would have
Not
got a
to-
TV deal. I don't think it would have did anything. I mean, the wrestling was great, but that
Not-
six-sided
yeah.
ring just made it different.
Not to hate on those guys, but that's what put it on the map because
Yeah.
it was different. It was like these motherfuckers are wrestling a six-sided ring. What? I'm gonna go watch that. It was bigger than any of the talent or anything they had. And they're like, oh shit, six-sided ring. I'm gonna go watch that. They watch it. Characters.
I've never been
boom.
one to pick. Oh, WWE, I'm not going to watch TNA or
Yeah,
WCW.
no.
I'm not going to. But when WWE and TNA, when WCW were on the same night, I would switch channels, man. I would watch everything. Like during
would
that time, you didn't have to. Like I loved it because it never was a night where you would switch on WWE, and then commercial comes on, switch over WCW. Then commercial comes on over there, switch back to WWE. Never had to watch commercials.
Yep.
And very, very few times that the commercials were on the same time as
Yeah.
It was just like, hey, I don't have to watch commercials anymore. I'm watching
Exactly.
all wrestling. If I'm not, if by the time WWE goes to commercial, I can turn over to WCW, and then
Yep.
I would try to. WCW would always go longer at the end,
Yeah.
and WWE would go off early, right?
Yep. Because back then, WCW
So I would always be able to
was
watch the
turned out.
end of WWE Nitro because it would go longer
Yep.
at the end.
But then we start seeing Vince Russo ruin WCW.
Have you
Yeah.
seen
Yeah,
Have you seen the Vince McMahon documentary?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I've heard a lot about it. I've heard. I've watched YouTube channels
Man.
of people that actually.
Oh no. Joseph
watched
Parker
it, you know.
reveals-
I think it's cool, but like if you're a wrestling fan,
You already
it gives
know.
you already know,
That's
and it
what I
gives you a
heard.
little insider on some stuff. Like there's some shit that like you wouldn't like fully know, and they kind of flesh it out.
Uh-huh.
But other than that, I mean, other than the last episode, and then there's some
Look,
stuff with Shane O'Mac,
That
which is
even
pretty
rips off
cool.
Kane.
And Jane, I mean, she's been previewing it for us on Tuesday nights, guys. If y'all ain't missing, if y'all have not been watching the Tuesday night show with Jane, what is it? What does she call it?
What's up, Leon? He said, Bmoney the God.
What's up, Leon?
up?
Jane calls her show.
Well, it's basically just Jade, Calamity Jade's live.
Okay, live with Calamity Jane on Tuesday nights, guys, on the
Yep.
Nice Guy Andy podcast page.
Speaking of Leon, he's been talking about wanting to do a show where he goes back and watches some ECW stuff, and that's
Yep.
a really cool idea. Some of
Yeah.
that old school ECW is just really good.
He
It's-
should go for that.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I think we should take one night and do like a one wrestler and just go and watch a bunch of their stuffs, and like we're doing kind of the night about Abyss.
Yep. I mean, look at that. That's a rip off of Cade from 2003 whenever he unmasked. The hair on the mask and him reacting like, oh my God, I'm unmasked and going wild about it.
Yeah,
And it's also when they have to be act
that's
like his twin brother.
2014. That was freaking 10 years ago, man.
Yep.
That feels insane to say.
10 years ago.
Dude, you know what's crazy? 2018 was 7 years ago.
He's like his teeth are gone at the bottom. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
From all
that's
those
crazy.
years.
Like time is just flying by, right?
Dude, I feel like when people ask me how long ago was 2018, 2 years ago. That's how I feel. That's what I feel like saying. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
Yep. And yet it's not. It's actually been, I think about.
Dude, it's
4
been
years.
17 years since 2007.
Oh my God. Now I feel even more older. And look at this. We got James Mitchell.
Yeah, John Stevens said about the fishing show, I think. He said, I remember the episode where he had a bunch of girls in bikinis just doing ice fishing. Yeah.
I think
Yes.
I'd remember that episode too.
And also, John Stevens said, one of the best ECW matches were Terry Funk versus Sabu barbed wire match for the ECW Championship. He's right.
Hell yeah. Or when Sabu took what he take and went out there and fought Sabu and thought he was acid and thought he was fighting Godzilla.
Who's
Yeah.
that? Who?
So it was Sabu versus Sandman, and Sandman took acid and thought he was fighting Godzilla.
Oh, wow.
Look, it's
Oh.
Jimmy Jacob.
Dude, he like just fucking jumps off and fucking throws the ladder at him. Dude, it's insane.
Who is that guy? Oh,
Oh,
look.
Congo Kong. We saw
Congo
him
Kong?
recently. Yep, that's Congo.
Yeah.
We saw him get mowed salt battery by Shane
Oh,
Mercer
man.
last
That
year's
wasn't
December.
that crazy that he did that to him?
It was. Because this guy's big. And that's Jimmy Jacobs, who was part of WWE doing their crazy stuff.
Congo Khan is a fucking monster.
Yes, he is. And this is just him 6 years ago. Damn.
We
Think
haven't
about that. 6 years ago.
Haven't seen him wrestle lately. I haven't heard anything much of him lately.
Not really. I think that he's back in Japan wrestling.
Yeah, is that right?
Yep. Batman Pando's up there in Japan too. And look at this. The crowd loves him. Man, TNA fans always were loyal. I saw a Nightwing hoodie in there. I appreciate that.
Who
Yeah,
they
oh,
yelling?
yeah, there it is.
Who are they yelling for?
Yeah, for Abyss.
Oh, okay. Abyss is coming out to take on Congo
No,
Khan.
first is going to be Fire James Mitchell summoning his monster.
Oh,
That was always their thing. Is that Fire James Mitchell was always Abyss's caretaker, his handler.
he had that.
He'd always summon them.
Did he always have the sparkly red jacket on? He would, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But he was copying me.
He had
Let's be
he
real.
had long black hair, didn't he?
Yep, he did. And now he's a bald man.
Those eyebrows, man. Mm.
Yeah.
That's his calling
How the
trademark
fuck
right
you
there.
get? How do you get? I don't know. I guess it wouldn't be that hard to do.
No.
Maybe get a haircut where you trim up your eyebrows to be like that.
Yeah, that's fucking. No, he definitely gels it like that.
Yeah,
but that's a lot of eyebrow like right here that he has to curve up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. I mean, it
He
worked.
definitely had to grow those eyebrows out a
Do
little.
you know what they call Jimmy Jacobs though? The one right there that he's talking to.
No, what do you call him?
They call him the princess, the punk princess.
The punk princess?
Yes, that's what he
He
identifies
kind
as.
of looks like an anime kind of guy with that hair like it is.
He also used to do emo singing for Ring of Honor. He'd sing it about his opponents.
Huh.
I remember back then. And he still tried to do his punk princess look
He,
here.
he,
And now he's trying to tell Tafar J.
he
Smith to
reminds me
shut
of like
up.
Seth Green.
He might be Seth Green's cousin.
Yeah, he reminds me of him a lot.
And look, he's about
He's
the same
talking
size
to
as
his
Tafar
dad.
J.
He's talking to his dad and what's the name? Powers.
Austin
Austin
Yeah,
Powers.
Austin Powers. Austin Powers like
Because his dad was the evil
Dr. Evil.
Doctor Evil. It looks like he's talking to like Seth Green talking to Doctor Evil. Right
That
there.
was the greatest joke ever because they rehashed it in two movies. The first one they do it, he'd be like, Daddy's talking. And every time he talks, he goes, Scott. And then they do it again this time because now there's a mini-me now.
Yeah.
Even mini-me's doing it too.
Yeah,
And I want to zip it good.
yeah. I'm surprised they didn't come out with a mini me.
he's going off
like
right now.
Seth Green mini me.
Sadly, the mini-me that we had passed away.
Yeah, he did pass away. Yeah,
Which is sad because we never did get Austin Powers 4.
yeah.
We might not get it though. It all depends. Oh look, the monster business coming, and he's wearing a trench coat this time. He said, "I gotta be edgy.
I gotta be. Warm.
I gotta be the Undertaker this time."
I gotta be edgy but warm.
Yeah, that's
That's
right.
the way he's looking at it.
He forgot the hat though. If you're
Man,
gonna be, if you're gonna be like
we,
Undertaker,
we
wear a
used
hat.
to have the Abyss tape, and he used to do something to the camera, spit on it or something. I remember that on that tape, actually.
And look at that. He's got his A. Spray paint on
He's
his
as
jacket.
big as freaking. He's as big
Damn.
as Congo Kong, right?
Yep, he is. And look at that. Kong Kong got sent to the outside. He's steady on his feet. Not many people can do that after Abyss clothesline.
Abyss is as big as I knew Abyss was big, but Congo Kong. I've seen Congo Kong in person. He is huge.
Yes, he is. And Abyss is about the same size.
I guess I've seen Abyss in person too. I'm sure I've seen him at any of the TNA shows I've been to.
Exactly. And look at that. Look, J.'s picture hasn't changed a bit. We saw him at NWA, remember?
Yeah,
He was called the Sinister Minister.
he doesn't look much different. I mean, he hasn't aged much and stuff in these last. This is 10 years. This is probably what 10 years ago here.
6 years ago.
This is 6 years ago.
Yep. And he ain't changed a bit. Oh, Black Hole Slams. You know, they were called the
Stop.
Big Boss Man
Yeah,
Slams.
you can't slam block holes no more.
Yep, you can't.
Oh,
No, the
look
Black
at that,
Hole
dude.
It's called
Slam.
domestic. It's called domestic.
It's called H-O-L-E.
It's called domestic
not-
violence, Johnny. You gotta stop.
Get the baby oil.
Listen. It's H-O-L-E, not H-O-E.
That's why Diddy's going to prison now.
Get
'Cause
the
he's
baby
doing-
oil.
slamming them black O's.
Man,
Stop that slamming.
where's Sean with that truckload of baby oil we had?
Yeah, brown hose. We still
Oh
guys.
my God.
We still want to know y'all to know that the freak off parties are still going to be happening. Sean P Daddy Combs is left off. The Nice Guy Andy podcast is going to take up for the freak off parties. We're not going to do the gay stuff like
We
P.
might
Diddy
not.
was.
Yeah, we're not going to touch you.
We're going to let some people do it, but we're not going to be involved in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
we're
y'all
gonna
want
be
to do
in
that
some other
stuff,
group.
if y'all want to do that stuff, we will provide the baby oil.
There is a
We do
closet
have some
next
baby-
room over.
Yeah,
Go to.
we do
Whatever
have the
you want
baby
there.
oil ordered, so we don't have as many. We only have 10 bottles at this point.
Johnny's going to test it out with that stuffed hippo later.
Yeah,
Yes,
But we gotta
that's
wait.
definitely
We gotta wait on Sean to bring the baby oil.
But wait. Sean's going to be able to violate that hippo.
Oh no.
That poor hippo.
Sean Johns Combs.
That poor
Sean
hippo.
Jones. Combs.
I just gotta say,
Happy birthday, Sean.
Happy birthday,
happy
Sean.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Well, happy late birthday. 'cause
Yeah,
His
but
birthday was
late
yesterday, right? He finally
tomato.
That's why the hippos look like
he
that.
finally turned
He got so
21.
happy.
You know, John Johns finally turned 21.
He finally did. Now he can use all the baby oil they wants on the hippo.
Yeah.
Hey, hippo. You better watch your ass.
Is that the same guy that had the hair?
Yeah, that's Judas Messiah. That's Sister Mister when he had hair.
Yeah.
And that's the fake bird that they tried to say was Abyss's brother. Just so they could have him have match with Abyss.
It looks like Cody Rhodes' hat.
Man, I
Yeah, it is a bit. It is Cody Rhodes. Oh my God, I
Don't it-
forgot.
Don't it look like Cody Rose's hat? I mean,
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
that dude got some bad gingivitis.
Yeah.
Yep. He spit the blood all out. He needs to brush his teeth.
His gums are bleeding bad.
Yeah,
He
they're
needs to go
bleeding
to the
all over the
dentist.
place.
Gingivitis is bad in our family. Looks like.
Exactly. I mean, he's supposed to be Abyss's brother, so I'll be Abyss his missing teeth. So maybe it's heritage.
Oh my God. Oh,
Now-
this is Abyss when Abyss was fucking jacked.
Yep, when Abyss can wrestle. And this is a barbed wire massacre match. That means no ropes. The ropes are replaced with all barbed wire.
That
This is gonna be a war.
yeah, this was when Abyss was jacked and young.
My uncle has one of his masks at the house.
Really?
Hell yeah. I like that. What kind of mask is it?
I think it on the inside it's like a red suede, and then on the outside is just the black leather.
Oh, here's a random idea. What if you put the Nice Guy Podcast Championship online at the party?
Oh.
At the P Diddy party, the bedroom
Oh,
match.
what if we have a new belt, the freak off
bedroom.
belt?
We can
Yeah,
have.
we can
Yeah,
make
we
a
should
new
have a
belt.
freak off belt.
freak off belt.
Bedroom match belt.
The Nice
Who
Guy Freak
commented
Off
that?
Party belt.
John Stevens. John Stevens.
Shout out.
Shout out John Stevens. Got a good
You-
idea.
Yeah.
with the freak
You
off
could
belt.
be the winner of the freak off, John.
Yeah, just if you got a nice chick there and you need a tag in the bedroom match, just
That's right. We got our hands extended for you, buddy.
tag us in.
And you might become the Freak Off Champion.
We are changing the name of the show to the Baby Will Andy Show.
Man, look at this barbed wire. They could have made the
Man,
ropes
this
at
is
least
insane.
barbed wire.
We call it. This is Baby Oil. Bmoney.
Oh, they are barbed wire. Nice.
The B is for Baby Oil. Baby Money.
Yep, baby boy, baby buddy. Oh,
This is
whoa.
Super Freak Off Johnny.
Dude, that's hilarious. I
I'm
seen
a
that the
super
other
freak.
day when you posted those. And
I'm
that
a
was
super
hilarious.
freak.
Did you see the
Super freak.
knock 'em up oil? Spray.
All this, the men are gonna wrestle each other. They're just gonna stand around and just pose off. Look, he's trying to pose off sharp with the muscles they ain't got.
He's a big guy too. That guy's a big guy.
Yeah, that's
Look, he's still in the Undertaker's gimmick.
Well, that's not a.
He's also still
oh,
Scott
it is
Hall.
barbed wire, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yep, it is.
Yeah,
All
that
they
is-
gotta do is Irish whip each other.
I've never
to
seen it like in four squares like that.
Yeah.
though.
Me either.
It's different.
I think what they did.
What
they-
happened to this Judas guy? Where did he?
Well,
end
I
up
guess
going?
that's-
I guess this was his last match.
Yeah, because they did ditch the character after one match.
Really?
Yeah, 'cause I didn't see any more from him.
Yeah.
They built him up to be this monster. They had Abyss and him finally wrestle each other, and then after that, we saw nothing more from him.
Yeah.
And he still has Scott Hall's look and the Undertaker's gimmick. I mean, look at him. That's right. Throw some face to it. Oh, damn it.
Oh, bam.
Oh,
Oh.
arm into it. Oh,
Oh wow.
that had hurt.
Abyss is going to be bleeding like crazy.
Yes, he
before the
is,
end of
because I don't think the other guy has the stones to bleed.
this. Yeah.
I think they scared to be barbed wire.
Yeah, they definitely should have put somebody else in this match with him.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
guy just doesn't look like he's going to be like a hardcore guy.
Yeah, even
Oh,
if
he
he does
did,
take it.
Dude,
He
imagine
did.
a Abyss in ECW back in the
Oh.
day.
That would have been wild.
Oh,
man.
look, he's the guy. Oh,
Oh, he's-
why is
Show
he
us
not-
some blood,
Why is he not
Messiah.
bleeding yet?
Show us some blood. The barbed wire is supposed to cut you open. Why did it cut you open?
Yeah, I know, right? It ain't cut
Oh,
him
he
open.
grabbed the damn.
I
barbed
mean,
wire.
look at Abyss. Abyss's arm kind of has a bit of blood trying to trick her out, but that guy don't.
No, he landed on his.
Oh, he's gonna
armpit.
run right into it. Wham!
Now there should be more blood on Abyss right now. His head got caught.
Armpit, dude. The dude had his armpit over the barbed wire. That was
And he's not bleeding at all for some reason.
because maybe he just doesn't have any blood in him. Maybe he's not. He's a
He just spit some out
dead.
though.
Yeah, he did. Maybe he spit it all out.
Maybe it's a
That
fake.
gingivitis.
Maybe that was a fake armpit.
That was Jim's the gingivitis.
Yeah, the
What if
gingivitis
he's
got him.
AI generated and that's why he didn't bleed?
Yeah.
They Abyss put him into
There's
it.
not
but he
much you
didn't
can
bleed.
do in a match like this because you ain't throwing each other into the ropes very much.
Yeah, and they're not even doing moves that much.
Oh wow! He did
Where's the blood, Messiah?
that guy knows how to do a flippity flip.
Yes, he does.
Oh,
Oh, look,
without.
there's one way to escape the barbed wire.
He's gonna get something out from under the ring there.
Oh, look, they even got a barbed wire table. Wait,
Oh,
here we
shit.
go.
Barbed wire
Barbed
chair.
wire
The
chair.
barbed wire chair. There better be some blood after this.
I don't think they got enough barbed wire in this match.
I know, right?
Imagine this guy in
We need
ECW,
more
right?
barbed wire.
This guy
barbed
versus
wire.
versus Sabu in a
Man,
barbed wire match.
I hope they do bring back I hope they bring back a lot of stuff when Raw goes to Netflix. I want to see some 3 stages of hell matches, fucking
ECW.
barbed wire.
Bring back ECW a little bit.
I want to see a barbed wire steel cage match. Put the barbed wire up top. The person has to try to not escape, because if he does escape, his head's going to get shredded.
Yeah.
And make the cage walls have some barbed wire.
in the sack.
Oh my God.
One thing
Tore his nuts.
I wondered about that it made me think about it was I wonder why Vince didn't invest a lot into other promotions like smaller indie promotions, like I don't know, raise them up a little bit and maybe get some guy. I don't know.
It's amazing how Vince didn't want anybody else in the business. Like, he just wanted his guys and him, and he didn't want WCW, TNA. He didn't want anybody else in the business.
Yep.
And it doesn't seem like Triple H and TKO and them even give a shit about anybody else being in the business.
Yeah.
It's like you have I always compare it to Vegas. People gamble, and in Vegas got it right. Everybody in Vegas gambles, okay? But like, you got all the casinos right next to each other.
Yeah.
I mean, I
That's
know
right.
they're probably competing to get the guys come in, but they build walkways to the
To the next casino.
to casino next, and all the casinos attached to each other. Maybe there's only a few companies that own these casinos, but they're all probably in partnerships with each other. But why is wrestling not all in partnerships with each other? And then is TKO only going to own WWE? They could. Why wouldn't they just buy TNA too? Like,
They
and
probably
let
will.
them run themselves and have be a part of it. Buy
I
a
don't-
lot of the little promotions and let them be part of TKO. And it just all go against each
I don't
other.
see them like say AEW goes down right now. Triple H is not gonna buy AEW. He might. Some stars might come
Well,
over.
Triple
but
H doesn't own it. He's just running it. He's the Dana White of wrestling.
That's right.
Yeah.
Dana White doesn't own UFC. I mean, he has probably an ownership in it. He probably has a big ownership in it, but he don't own it completely. Endeavor does, right? Is that the name of it? Endeavor.
Yep,
Endeavor owns it, and TKO runs wrestling and UFC, and it's like, why not have other companies? I mean, if you're doing wrestling, do it all wrestling. Like control all the wrestling.
He's got more-
Why is it that they're not bleeding correctly and they're only bleeding? I mean, yeah, he's bleeding from the face, but where's the blood? Where's the blood on the arms when they hit the barbed wire?
You don't.
Is
it
that
don't make no
fake
sense.
barbed wire? Then
No.
they get scared.
Do you think it's
Come
fake
on,
barbed
Abyss.
wire? Is it all rubber? You think?
Oh my God!
Oh,
I
he's
never
got-
thought about that.
He's
You
got
know,
little
Triple
scratches.
H used fake
No,
barbed wire.
All that barbed
Yeah.
wire, and is like
That's true.
all that barbed
Actually,
wire.
there has been some fake barbed wire.
All that barbed wire is like a 2-inch scratch on it.
I know, right?
They was showing it like he was gutted or something. Oh, look at his 2-inch scratch, like he's gutted open or something.
Exactly.
I think it's all
where's
rubber.
the cut?
It's got to be rubber, don't it? Rubber.
I don't
do
know.
that.
They got some like scrapes, but
Yeah.
they haven't hit it hard yet. I don't
Yeah.
think.
But I do know that WWE had some fake barbed wire because they would cut off the barbs.
Seems like somebody should be bleeding by now. And you got
Yeah,
this
somebody
guy.
should. Hey, Sister Mister, you should bleed for us.
You got this guy. Oh, he's going to go through the. Somebody's going through that.
Yep, somebody needs to go to that so we can get some real hardcore justice. Hey,
He's trying to get him to bleed more.
But I want this fat ugly guy to bleed more. Because this guy's only gonna have
Oh,
one
that would
match.
suck, dude. He just caught his freaking ass cheek on the
Yep.
damn barbed wire.
Yes, he did.
Man.
I bet that's gonna be bleeding after a while. Oh no.
It says we need to. John Stevens says y'all need to watch the barbed wire massacre with Lax and Ovi.
LEX and the
Oh,
OVT tag team.
oh, okay.
That's a match that was too gruesome for TV.
Is it on? Look
Oh,
at
look, he's trying to make himself bleed with the
Yeah,
barbed
he's
wire.
trying to bleed, but we all know it's your gingivitis. It's your gums are bleeding, dude.
That's
Come
right.
on.
Russian
He's got
damn teeth.
Razor
Oh.
Ramon's. This has got to be Razor Ramon's cousin that borrowed his trunks, right?
Yep, he stole his trucks. He's like, hey, is it okay if I put them as purple?
Yeah.
I won't be stealing your gimmick, bro. I'm just going to make them
His,
purple.
his looks like sperm cells, though. What the fuck?
They do.
Those are probably some of Razor Ramon's gimmick that he got some bad, like he got a bad shipment. And
It's
like,
like
And put it in
I got these. You can wear these.
And put it into perspective. This is supposed to be his Undertaker story. I like Undertaker had a brother, or had an Undertaker or a brother. This is supposed to be Abyss's Kane.
But I didn't even put a mask on him.
You know, there was a shirt.
Well, Abyss already got a mask.
Yeah.
I think the shirt was it was either for like the NWO or Scott Hall, but it got banned because it was like a black T-shirt, and it was like for them, and it had Scott Hall's like, you know how it's like red and black is like oozing down.
Yep.
It was that, but it was white, so it looked like fucking
blood,
No,
yeah.
it looked like nut.
It
on
looked
the
like
shirt.
cum.
Somebody didn't think it through.
Oh wow.
It just looked like nut.
Yeah, that's
It
funny.
truly did look like that.
The skeet jacket.
Oh, look, Chokeslam.
Oh.
He better bleed from this.
That's rubber. It's got to be rubber, don't it? Have to be rubber.
I mean, they're not doing too much with it, so it might be. Oh, here it goes. Yeah.
Oh.
You better be bleeding after you get up.
Oh, come on.
I better see some blood.
He's got to be bleeding from his
You better be
belly,
cut up.
right?
He's just got this fake mouth blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
That's
does.
it.
It's gingivitis. It's
I
not
hate
fake.
that fake mouth blood.
It's not
the only
fake.
the only one actually bleeding is Abyss that's got blood on him.
Yeah, it's not fake.
Because he's actually been cut up. So this guy better be bleeding more than Abyss.
He gotta be bleeding.
Abyss
What
just
was this
bleed on
pay-per-view called again?
It's called, it's called,
Oh, never mind. It's not
The
a pay-per-view.
barbed wire massacre
It popped
match.
up like it was on a pay-per-view or something.
I know, right?
This had to be a pay-per-view, right?
it had to be. I think it was barbed wire massacre pay-per-view. But look at this. This guy better be bleeding after being thrown down onto that barbed wire.
I mean, it looks like real barbed wire.
It's got,
He's
what?
not bleeding, dude.
Where's the blood?
I mean, I guess he's bleeding a little bit. I guess, I don't know, does barbed wire not make you bleed?
A barbed wire cut you up.
Oh, no, it definitely makes you bleed. It split Sabu's whole arm, man. His meat of his fucking arm was hanging out one time.
Oh, he's going to be choke slammed onto it.
Choke slam him through the barbed wire.
Oh! His back better be cut up.
Oh.
See, that's the guy. That's what the guy. Like, Abyss is the star, so the other guy should be taking all the bumps, right?
Yep, he should be. Because they only brought him in because they've tried to do something different. They've tried to give Abyss someone on his level.
Yeah.
And the guy wasn't even on his level.
Oh, he's catching the manager now here.
And this was after the Sister Mission betrayed Abyss.
Yeah.
Because he was Abyss's manager for years.
Black
Oh,
Hole
Black Hole Slam! Oh!
Oh! Did we say who took the Black Hole Slam that we knew? Somebody.
I'm trying to remember.
Took the black hole slam.
Oh, Bobby.
Oh, his back's not even bleeding. What the fuck?
Bobby Blade, right?
Yep.
Bobby Blades took the Black
Oh
Hole
yeah,
Slam.
he said it was really stiff or something.
No,
didn't
he said the Black Hole Slam was really cool. Something else was hard that he
Yeah.
didn't like. But they said the Black Hole Slam was simple. He said he didn't hurt him at all.
Why ain't that guy bleeding from the back?
I think
is
the
what I'm
more
trying to figure out.
I think the more momentum that the guy running at him has affects the move,
Yeah.
like how it looks. Because like that guy came fucking charging, wham,
Yeah.
caught
Yeah.
him, boom.
Yeah.
And if you watch, I want to see him black hole slam AJ Styles. I want to see
Yes.
AJ Styles take that move.
Yes.
Oh, fucking uppercut
But
to the
where's
dick.
the blood on his back? He got choke slammed onto the barbed wire.
Ooh, well,
Look,
who
his
was
hair?
who was that
That's all
wrestler?
it's got.
Who was
That's his
that?
ball sack hair, I think.
Who was that wrestler in TNA that ran across the cage and did a hurricane rana off the cage?
Oh, that was
Elix
a
Skipper?
suicide, right?
I think
No,
so.
Elix Skipper.
His killer suicide did some same shit like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, but Suicide was played by different characters. He's played
Yeah,
by
who is-
Christopher
who-
Daniels, Frankie Kazarian, AJ
Who is the
Styles.
original Suicide though?
We're talking about a character, not the actual event.
Yeah.
Christopher
We
Daniels.
shouldn't say that
I
word
think.
anymore, I guess.
Because Christopher Daniels was always playing that character.
Yeah, but Kazarian, what's his? Did you
Yeah,
say?
Kazarian also played that character. So did someone else. But then after they revealed that
was
Christopher
all-
Daniels
yeah,
was
it
the
was-
character, he disappears and comes back as Curry Man.
And then it was Austin Aries.
Yep. And Austin Aries was the one that
So the
mask.
guy that was Curry Man did it for a little while.
Yeah, Curry Man was Christopher
I
Daniels.
always liked Curry Man. Curry Man. I always liked what he did.
Yeah, because he'd be different from Christopher Daniels.
Yeah.
Hey, look at no blood on this guy's back. I'm pissed off now.
People talk about fucking Disco Inferno not being a good wrestler. Was I wrong? Was Disco Inferno not a good wrestler? Because I remember him being on WCW, and I remember enjoying some of his matches.
Yeah, he was good for what it was worth.
Everybody's like, everybody seems to put on some Disco Inferno matches. I want to see one of Disco Inferno's matches.
Let's see this real quick though. The Black Hole Slam on AJ Styles.
Oh, okay. Black Hole Slam, won't you come
Yep.
to a Diddy party near you? Black Hole Slam. That sounds like a movie. That sounds like a move that's happening at a Diddy party. A Black Hole Slam.
It has happened.
How about the Brown Hole Slam?
All right. Let's find it.
The Brown Hole the Brown Hole Slam is happening at a Diddy party near you.
Oh.
Man, she was so beautiful.
Daphne was nuts.
She was the great one though.
Yeah, her.
Oh wait, hold on. Go back one. Click on that. What's this? Where is this at? Oh, this is in Iowa. Never mind.
Yep.
I thought it was going to be the Armory in Mount
Is
Sterling.
Bully Ray ever coming back to wrestling again? Or is he's out of wrestling right now, right?
No, he just does that little show or something.
They
like
said he's helping with Maple Leaf Wrestling right now.
Yep.
Like, Mark, was it the guy that used to do Impact?
Just do like a
Mark
compilation of them.
Was it Mark D'Amore?
Yeah.
He's helping him with his promotion, I think. That's what I heard.
Oh,
you mean
Christian
Scott
and
D'Amore.
TNA was so good,
Scott
man.
D'Amore, yeah, Scott D'Amore. Why do I keep saying Mark D'Amore?
And look at that. Black Hole Slam. Christian Cage.
Christian's a good wrestler, man.
Look, Stevie Richards. This is back when they were trying to make a mistake think that he was crazier. Oh, Black Hole.
Bam.
Bossman had a great Bossman.
Stevie Richards is a great wrestler.
Yes,
right?
he was.
Bully Ray.
Oh, to the
Damn.
thumbtacks and barbed wire. Oh, look, they're pretty on the barbed wire, too.
Aces
look.
and Eights was a underrated faction too.
Yeah.
That's
Look,
Sting?
Sting's dad. Yep, that's Sting.
What's
With
this mask Sting had on?
He's wearing a Mrs. mask.
Oh, here we go, dude. You know this sale's going to be crazy.
Here we go. AJ Styles about to get it.
Wham. Dude, they almost did a full 360.
Yeah,
Yes, they did.
that's back when Abyss was fucking so in shape.
And now, Frankie Kazarian. Oh, he's down. He dead. Hey, look, Booker T. No, that's Orlando
That's
Bloom.
Pope, ain't it?
Yeah, that's the Pope. But now,
What year did TNA switch rings?
2010, because Hulk Hogan came in there and they're like, we don't need no 6-side ring. Let's do a 4-side ring,
Who's
brother.
that?
Oh, Mr. Kennedy.
Oh, it was Mr. Kennedy. He
What was his
sucked.
name in TNA?
Mr. Anderson.
Yeah.
Mr. Anderson, yeah.
It was
that
funny.
Black Hole sucked too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was
it
that.
sucked.
That was that match we were just watching. That was the
Yep,
end of it.
that guy's...
Oh, the Raven.
Oh, Raven.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what about one of Raven's end of Raven's career right there.
Yep. And now I'm going to show you.
Raven
Just
was
go
so
first.
over, man, as when he was the emo character, wasn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
He was.
I loved the Flock, man. I thought the Flock was the coolest shit.
And then Best Friends decided, hey, you know what? Let's make him a rich, spoiled kid that was pretending to be emo. And
I think the only fans that were ever like they watched one wrestling and that was it was ECW fans. Because
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people was like you said was tuning in to both Monday Night Nitro and Monday Night Raw. But like ECW people lived and breathed ECW people.
Yeah,
Or
ECW was
ECW.
on like late at night, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was on late at night. I never could watch ECW because I never could find it.
there's your
But
boy.
there's Disco Inferno. He was always wrestling. Like he would wrestle on every WCW show.
And
Like
he had the chord buster. That's why I finished.
he would like I liked watching his matches because they just threw him in your face every. Like it just feels like every Nitro and every Thunder he was wrestling.
Yeah, he was.
Like he was like the guy that was wrestling.
Oh.
He
And
was
I didn't
their
think that
go-to guy.
I didn't think that he wasn't a good wrestler. I thought he was a pretty good wrestler.
Yeah.
He never got over as a
decent.
main event guy. I don't think they ever put a belt on him.
He was decent, though. And he was the guy that you could rely on to go out there and have matches.
Yeah,
Like working the crowd.
Yeah, he was good at working the crowd.
he was a great mid card guy. I guess. I mean, lower mid card guy. He never got a mid card belt or anything.
Another great one that was on the rate was Alex. Right. Because they fucked him over. He created a new
Alex.
character called Berlin, and they immediately squashed it.
Alex Wright
Killed-
was good
Yep.
wrestler.
They got him version.
Glacier, the Sub-Zero ripoff.
Oh yeah. Oh,
He was a
shit.
good wrestler, right? I mean, he was good wrestling.
He
and
was decent, but he was not that good.
He wasn't that
He's
good.
just goopy as
Not really.
shit.
Mortis was really good.
Yeah, Mortis was Chris Canyon. He
Chris
very
Canyon
good.
was a great wrestler, dude.
They
Chris
should have
Kanyon.
did more with the
Man,
Mortis character.
Rest in peace, Chris Canyon. Like Chris Canyon was a great wrestler. I was a big fan of Chris Canyon.
That's right. Elias, he got that mask. Why has he got two masks on, though? He got that mask and he's got the one size head.
Why would he come out with the mask in his hand?
I know,
He'd never
right?
be wearing it.
Yeah, that's a helmet. Looks like.
Yeah.
Put that helmet on. We don't want to see your
I
hair.
guess he wanted
Put the helmet
everybody
on.
to see his frozen hair.
Yeah.
Why would I want to see his frozen hair?
But yeah,
though,
but we
Andy?
can see that when he's in the match. Why is he? I mean,
What time
he
is it?
just
It's
walk-
almost 10. It's already 10.
It's 10:03.
Are we going to finish watching this match or what?
Yeah, we'll finish watching it. I mean, it's only 10:03.
Yeah.
And besides, we gotta see and get to involve this if Disco was really good.
People sound like they shitted on Disco, and then Disco even sounds like he wasn't that good. Like he don't even put himself over that good. Like, did you listen to their podcast, Disco
Yep, I
and
have.
Conan's podcast?
I do.
I like their podcast. It's pretty cool. It's
Yeah,
pretty
it's
good.
pretty cool.
I like Disco. I always
Hey,
did like. I was a
you
big
know what?
fan of Disco's.
Fuck Tony Khan because he cried all because Colin was talking about hitting
We're not
that.
fucking Tony Khan now. Tony Khan is
Hey.
a friend of ours. As soon as I seen Tony Khan, I want to give him a hug.
Listen,
Tony Khan needs a hug.
no,
Does he
our
get it?
friend Tony
That's
Khan
all.
cried all because Colin was hitting that Ray Pigs.
You
on
know,
the
Tony Khan
WWE.
grew up as a little rich kid. He never got any hugs from his dad.
But
He
that's
always
not-
got hugs from the maid.
They always took him to the Diddy
Andy.
parties.
We gotta.
I don't
be
know.
men
You think Tony
and
was
be-
at Diddy parties?
Tony was definitely.
Vince
at the Diddy
McMahon was
parties.
definitely at Diddy parties.
Vince-
I think
McMahon.
that I think Tony Khan was at the D party. She's like, "Yeah, Vince, do it. Yeah, Vince, I could be like you one day." And Vince like, "No, kid.
You know,
you're not gonna be like me."
you know, Tony Khan is so pissed that he can't go to WrestleManias anymore.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Ever since he started this, he's like, man. After now, he's like, damn, I
think
didn't
he-
think about
I
it.
think he definitely has Peacock. He definitely. Has
Yep.
Peacock.
Oh yeah, he watches WrestleManias. Like he's sitting in
and-
his
and look at
mansion
Disco.
watching WrestleMania. You know he is, but he's probably pissed that he can't go anymore. Like
So is that why he
how
stopped?
bad would it be if Tony Khan got seen in it? Because WrestleMania would be like WWE would be like Tony Khan's here. We
Is
don't
that-
know the owner of the Jaguars. They wouldn't say the owner of AEW. It'd be like one of the owners of the Jaguars is
But
here.
is that why he stopped Ray Feast from going to WWE? He's like, I can't go to WrestleMania, so your ass gonna have to take this contract extension.
Exactly. Is that
And-
I don't know. I mean,
And Pitt just like, oh my god, he fucked over our time.
I wouldn't let Miro go either.
Miro has to go because he
I
ain't
wouldn't.
done
I
nothing.
mean, I would make him do his co-contract because why would I let Miro go when he was supposed to come over to our? He was supposed to come to AEW and do some really good shit and never did.
They didn't book him to do really good shit. What are you talking
I mean,
about?
you know, it's not all. I don't think it's all on the
Oh,
booker.
shit.
I don't
It
think
is
it's
all on the booker. He's got to book him right.
Triple H got rid of Bobby Lashley, didn't he?
That's because Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley didn't comp. He didn't. Bobby Lashley didn't. Probably was like, no, I don't want to do that. I know I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Well, it was like, okay, well, if you don't do anything, you're
Yeah.
gone. So Miro's like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do
But
that.
what if Miro was right?
Man,
to
if
say,
this
I don't wanna
if
do
this
that?
if this guy didn't do all
I
this
mean,
stupid
what if he
shit,
had
he would be
ideals
so
of-
good.
I know. And look at that.
All the
Just goes
Sub-Zero
working the
shit's
crowd.
weird.
Misses the elbow. Leg sweep. Takes the Disco off his feet. Disco gets drop kick.
Dude, his kicks are amazing.
The
Yeah, they are.
The
Yeah.
Glacier guy.
Yeah.
Glacier was a good wrestler. I like Glacier.
If he didn't do all this stupid
Man, I
shit,
like
he would be
W-
good.
Back in the day, WCW was kind of like the AEW. You had really good wrestling on there,
You did.
and then WWE was just like the storyline things. It's the same
then
freaking
WWE
thing.
The WWE blew him the fuck away.
Yeah,
because-
they
you gotta remember.
storylines definitely win.
But you gotta remember, just having wrestling is okay, but you need a competitive story for all
You
the
gotta have
matches.
storylines, but
You can say this and that.
Oh.
This guy's the greatest. This guy's the greatest. The greatest is who sold the most T-shirts ever. That's yeah.
That's true.
Because
Stone Cold, probably.
entertainment.
Stone Cold,
Oh,
John
I
Cena,
think
Hulk
yeah.
Hogan.
Here's my thing where I think Stone Cold is the best.
Dominique
Hulk Hogan
Yep, Dom.
Hulk Hogan was the greatest attraction to wrestling. He wasn't the best wrestler.
but he could go. He could actually.
Yeah,
wrestle.
yeah. But and then who else? Shawn Michaels is the best wrestler ever, but he wasn't the greatest attraction like Hogan. But Stone Cold is both of that.
yeah.
He's the greatest attraction, and he's the full package.
He
I
was.
feel like that. Hogan was the big guy in the '80s. Stone Cold was the big guy in the '90s, right?
Yep.
2000. Who's the big
Oh,
guy in the
for sure.
2000s?
John
Rock?
Cena.
John Cena, The
John
Rock.
Cena.
Rock was big too,
Rock was big for a short amount of time.
Yeah.
He left.
but he was
And
a
that
huge.
could-
If we're
But
talking
we-
about general like 2000s, if we're talking about from like 2000 to 2010, it's John Cena. But if
Yeah.
we're talking like early, like really early 2000s,
Yep, from 2000 to
it's probably
2004.
honestly Brock Lesnar
yeah,
yeah.
or on maybe Kurt or Eddie.
definitely Roman right now. Definitely Roman's the baby. He's the biggest face. Like he's the biggest star in wrestling right now. I'd say.
That guy right there just proved that he's better than Disco Inferno at wrestling. He hit a thrust kick on him and beat him. Yep, he lost.
Disco was a good wrestler. He was
Yeah.
a good wrestler, I think.
Yeah, he was.
Let's all applaud Disco.
Yep.
He was a good wrestler.
Disco.
It was a pretty good match. Just the gimmicks.
And with
the gimmicks.
Yeah, the
man.
gimmick sucks. If Disco had had a different gimmick, maybe he would have got over better. But
Well, he's a good wrestler, but once it's like Goldust. Once you get stuck with that gimmick,
Yeah.
it's like the fucking dude who does the Gain now.
I
The
just
fucking
re-
gay Kane. All
Yep.
he's ever going to be able to do now is gay Kane.
yeah,
Yep. Just like Blue Paint.
If they bring him out on fucking AEW, I'm not watching.
well,
that
guys,
Let's get out of here.
it's the end of the show.
Guys, go to the Nice Guy Andy podcast page, like, share, comment over there on the Facebook. Go to YouTube, subscribe. Please just support us. We're trying to give y'all new stuff and this and that. We're trying to have some new shows. Got a new studio. We're going to be doing some more shows at. Superfly is working real hard to give us content. Bmoney's doing interviews now. Jane does her stuff on Tuesday nights. We got Party Man Cam on Sundays. We're going to have some more new stuff for you guys. So keep tuning in to the Nice Guy Andy podcast. Please support us. Give us those likes, shares, comments. Comment on the comments and comment on those comments, guys. Keep on going. Push the follow button. Tag tag a friend in the post. That way they can come over and follow us too. Got anything to say, Johnny?
I just want to say, stay nice, and just remember, that's life.
Bmoney, got anything to say?
Oh, that dude! I thought you was about to go to the end. It was a great podcast, man. It was very chill today.
Yeah.
And we got to talk about some good things and watch some good wrestling, relive some old TNA stuff, man. And
You're getting to be a natural on this on the mic.
I appreciate that.
Yes, he is.
But yeah, it was a good night tonight. I feel like it was a lot more mellow than some of our other podcasts. And it felt kind of good to just come in here and let loose.
Well, we got to do this every once in a while. You know, it started out me and Johnny and Sean, and then we didn't have too many guests, and then, you know, we started booking guests and this and that, and it just turned into the snowball that it is. And you know, sometimes it's just good to come in here and just bullshit. You know, talk about stuff that we want to talk about, and you know, not really have a topic. I mean, we probably should have topics. We probably should write more stuff and write down notes and stuff like that. But we try to give you the rawest show we can give you. And maybe it's not the best show all the time, but we all got lives to live on the outside of here, and it's no time to write anything down. So when we come in this studio, it's like an escape. We like to be in the wrestling world. We like to talk about anything that we like to talk about: conspiracies, wrestling, music, hip hop, Diddy shit. We just
bring the baby on.
Comedy. We like to laugh. You know, we're just the Nice Guy Andy podcast, Rinky Dink bullshit podcast. Shooting with the straight shoot with the Bmoney. Party Man Cam show.
Party with Cam
show, and then, you know, Jane on Tuesday, late night with Jane.
That's right.
Up late with Jane. You know, we got some new stuff coming. Hopefully, well,
we got more guests that we're going to be getting.
Maybe a morning show at some point, an afternoon.
Shout out to Johnny for doing like 20 podcasts a week, man.
Yeah.
Shout out.
The podcast God.
Your back must hurt from carrying us, don't it?
Yeah, well, he's the workhorse.
Do my best.
Yeah.
And booking Brad T. Wilson was a great accomplishment.
Oh, yeah. Well, what about the book I got today? Chris Crow.
Yeah, that
October
was nice
the 20th.
That was nice, too.
Yeah.
You know,
I do a little bit.
Too.
I do a little bit around here.
Yep. We all do, actually.
We all do our part. You know, Johnny gives it his heart and soul. He does. He does carry the load, you know, and I do a lot of stuff behind the scenes that not a people allowed to see, like pay the bills.
He's our Vince McMahon. He's our P. Diddy.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
He's off doing freak-off parties that we don't even know about.
Exactly. Y'all don't know
he
about
got
what
those
I'm
baby
doing.
wolves on lock.
Y'all don't know about what Andy's doing.
He's the one in that clear in that room with a two-sided mirror at the Diddy party.
Yeah,
that's Andy.
John Stevens said, don't forget about the EWA Hardcore Havoc show this Saturday at the YMCA in Richmond, Kentucky. Guys, if y'all haven't went down there, go down there, check that show out. That show is incredible. They have some of the biggest stars in Kentucky down there. You'll have Marty Clay's down there. All the guys are down there. So
that's right.
Shout out Marty Clay, the man.
Icon Lee is going to be taking on Party Mike this weekend, guys. You've got to see that match. You've got to go down there and see that. He's putting the Nice Guy Andy podcast belt online. We may have a new champion. But I am so impressed by our champion. But I don't, you know, I don't know.
Greatest champion there ever
We'll
was.
see what happens.
That's right. And if you're not having fun,
you're not getting none.
Damn, Skippy.
Those were Nice Guy Andy podcast. Skullface Records Radio.
Those were expensive shoes. You know, that diamond is custom.
Anyway,
like a crow.
That ain't what your mama said.
If he keeps popping off at the mouth, I'm gonna be his dad.
Ooh, yeah!
this is a Zodiac. I'm telling you now, meditate, elevate, and dominate. Do it with the Nice Guy Andy podcast.
Hell yeah.
Watch the Nice Guy Andy podcast.
Anyways, you guys go on your little rinky-dink bullshit podcast.
It is
Anyway.
Ricky, and it is bullshit.
We got to get a quote from fucking dumbass fucking Joe Monroe and his fucking crew. Good lord, those guys are so fucking. What are they fucking doing?
Fuck it.
I have no idea.